Been practicing, y'all. It's a special Tuesday edition of Hills for Life Wrestling Podcast with your boy, the Enforcer. And he says he's a babyface, but he's not really a babyface. He's a tweener. Ziggy the Beast.
Like what Del Rio used to do.
Right.
You can trust this face. Like,
that crooked ass.
No, we can't, bro.
Doing that Carsman fucking smile. Selling lemons to the good folks.
Too bad he just dropped off. I used to enjoy.
Did you see him? Did you see him? He had a match with Nick Cannon for the AAA belt. That dude had the tightest freaking shirt on. He was wrestling in a t-shirt. Had the tightest shirt on. His wrestling gear like he was old as shit. I mean, it's fucked up. I see a wild man in here. It's a wild man in here.
Yeah, we got him scheduled for a little bit later. No spoilers.
Oh, goodness gracious! Yeah, we talking about Mark Merrow. We got Mark Merrow in here, baby. We got Mark Merrow.
We have a special segment planned for that person.
Yes.
What's going on, man? We got Sean James in the building. What's good? Good evening. We got Derek. I see you, and we got Willis Wheeler. Kin to Cash Wheeler.
Whoa, sir. That's one major ass tan. Whoa.
Well, I say you what they call it? No relations. No relation.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's this? Our second episode without our.
This is episode 2. And for those that want to know where Chris is at, he is still active on TikTok. He is working on the platform over on TikTok, working on getting that community set up. And while he's doing that, we're continuing moving forward with the brand. We got the flag and we're gonna keep it going. He said maybe we go with it.
All right.
And we're gonna continue forward with what we've built over the course of I think since 2018 with #Hills for Life going forward. So we have 9 cast members, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of everyone as you see in the cookout, as you see behind the scenes, and as you see with the podcast. So that's the thing with Hills for Life. We got a lot of different things going on. We have the podcast format, which is the Hills for Life Wrestling Podcast, which is our bread and butter. We have the more interactive style programming over on TikTok, which is called The Cookout. Also, they also have another show called Debates and Catering with our boy Joe. And those guys over there, you've seen Mid-South and Light Skin Gouging, all those guys from TikTok that come over. So it's a lot of moving pieces going on with #Hills for Life. So make sure you are following us on every single platform you could think of. Just type in Hills for Life. 9 times out of 10, we're gonna pop up, and you just tap in, and whatever you are comfortable with contributing, just go in and tap in. What's on? We got Brandon Barnes in the house, man. Let me see if my heel horn work, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
We got Brandon Barnes in the building.
Speaking of that,
he said, "Hey,
we got a huge announcement. We can't do it here yet, not yet. But we got a huge announcement.
Yes.
We be making moves.
We making moves, and this is not a Tony Khan huge announcement. This is a legit huge announcement brewing for Hills for Life. It's good news, nothing bad, nothing, no one's leaving, no weird things like that. Like, this is legit good news. We just legit can't say anything in detail yet, but we can let y'all know that good news is coming for the platform.
Let me just say this. Let me say this. There's no dream matches. there's no fucking we buying another podcast company. None of that. None of that.
We merging with another podcast.
Right. You know, none of that. We're not doing no bullshit of saying the worst joke at the worst time. We're not saying none of that. But it's huge because of where we came from and where we're going. It's a huge step. So once we get a couple more things going on the table, then I promise y'all gonna enjoy it and y'all gonna love it. And that's not. I mean, we got actually major moves. I should say plural. But we getting there. We getting there. So are we ready?
We have 3 minutes left until showtime. We got some more people following in. Man, if y'all are on YouTube, our main platform, we're just about halfway, a little bit over halfway, over the hump of getting, YouTube partnered. That means we can, get certain different things monetized, and we can have a little bit more control over our platform and our content. Man, man, what's up, bro? I feel like I see that name. I feel like I see him on Facebook, but I don't get to interact with him as much, man. Just seeing you passing through.
That dude is a busy man. Every time I see him,
that's what I'm saying. It's understandable,
busy, bro. He's a busy man.
It's like I see him in flashes.
Watch this, bro. If you come to next month, I will be in Harlem. So just let you know. You already know what parade is at. So
that man said he pulling up.
Pulling up in Harlem by the Apollo Theater. Come see.
So, Tone, can you tell the good, fine folks this evening what kind of show we have in store for them today before we get started, and then after that we're gonna go in and kick the show off.
Well, let's see. We're gonna talk about the first round of King of the Ring and a little bit of the second round. Pretty much, we're gonna do a review of Monday Night Raw for last night. We're gonna do a preview of Dynamite for tomorrow night. We're gonna bring up some news, some rumors. We gotta say like that because a lot of shit ain't fucking
it's just it's community chatter.
Right. Just get your little bloods boiling and get y'all detective. Y'all want for like the Easter eggs and stuff. So get ready for that because we're gonna have some discussions about this and much more. Whatever the Hill news, Hill heat, Hill everything. We was born to be Hills, damn it.
That was the name of our original intro. Was born to be a Hill. Hey.
Oh yes. I just gave y'all Easter egg.
Shout out to Jay Knight, the coach, for that intro, and then now we got the new intro, Hill Heat, written and performed by our boy All Star, also part of the Wolfpack podcast, man. So, man, we got about 10 people in right now. Definitely got a link up for sure. Hey, that's what's up, man. See. Look at me, you got solid people in the community. You could do
stuff man. We doing it big, man. So if you on Facebook, of course, like, comment. You on YouTube, like, share, subscribe. And other platforms, Twitter. You on there on Twitter, you watching live. You watch.
We on all that.
Watch us, like them. Talk about us in positive ways. Talk about us in the positive ways. We are your brothers. We are your family. We love you. Well, fuck that. If Chris was here, he'd say, just do it, damn it.
That's what I'm saying, man. See, look, Tone is a babyface at heart. See, that's what I'm saying. It's that Chris influence that's like Venom in Spider-Man.
I'm an anti-hero. I'm an anti-hero. Listen, I'm a total asshole. Y'all should know if you're friends with Facebook, I'm a total asshole. So but I'm the nicest. Wait, hold up, no Diddy. I'm the nicest asshole you ever have. Yeah, no Diddy. I said no Diddy. No Diddy, motherfucker. No Diddy.
But definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate my boy Tone, the Enforcer, for tuning in and hopping on the panel with us today. This is episode 255 of the Heels for Life Wrestling podcast, and we are on the runway. We're about to take off.
Yes, sir.
So we'll see y'all in a few minutes.
Heel heat. Heels for like the club, yeah, it's too sweet. Moves, we put heels to face. Check your heels for life, everybody's great.
Oh, it starts
Shout out Chris the founder, an amazing brother. Number uno, wild card, but never changing colors. It's Mr. Team, bring it, let the guy flex. Beastie Boys, 2 UETTs, but I digress. Ziggy the baby face on a heel show. Producer of the year, plus a vet with a steel toe. Ziggy the Beast, play stops with T.O. The heel they love to hate, more shots than Tito. DJ Red Flags, nah, you shouldn't challenge him. And the Enforcers, the black on Anderson, Mr. Attention Getter. He is the attention. Now it's getting stormy. We make great impressions. Said Rollins ain't a problem. It'll sound trippy. Montez 2.0 from the Mound City. I know what you're thinking. What a great team. And it's been Heels for Life since 2018. Let them feel that heel heat. Heels for Life the club. Yeah, it's too sweet. Big boots. We put heels to face. We are Heels for Life, everybody's great. We're at the SmackDown Hotel having a cookout. Rockin' with Reese, encyclopedia books out. We need that all sports talk. This is a Reese cap, cooking with the real Garland. What's the feedback? The only double J he respects is me. I was a tweener, played the middle like a referee. No more bearded baby face, I'm the holy heel. King Ace on the printer like I know that's real. He's 18-bit. With that Macho Man flavor, all my 16s bit sound like we're playing on the Satan. We keep it raw in a Monday, and Alex brings that nitro to a Sunday. El Jefe, the heels don't give an F.A. Eddie had La Raza, me I got El Gente. We be the face without the foundation. It's the Heels for Life podcast. Stop hating. Let them feel that heel heat.
What's going on, everybody? We are live from the Zamunda Studios in Zamunda, Africa. This is your boy Ziggy the Beast, and I am accompanied by the enforcer of podcasting, Fat Daddy the Enforcer, Big Tone. How you doing, bro?
The Enforcer. You understand?
The Enforcer.
There's no one other. You understand? There's only one. There can only be one.
The Enforcer of podcasting.
That's crazy. I need that should be a damn shirt.
That's what I do, bro.
I gotta write these shits down.
The Enforcer of podcasting. If you want, you gotta run it by him first.
Damn right.
Before you okay it.
That's a fact.
So man, how you feeling today, man? How we feeling, bro?
Fact that we doing this on a Tuesday, kind of weird, but hey, we had done podcasts before on a Tuesday. Sorry, so ain't nothing. Just enjoy life, man. It's all
like Wade Barrett once said, the winds of change are upon us.
This man quoted Wade Barrett.
Quoted Wade Barrett when he used to come out with the sports coat and the rose, but didn't put his arms in the sleeve.
Right. He was a pimp. He was a pimp. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, man. We have a pretty jam-packed show tonight. So the tail of the tape, the rundown of the show is gonna be, we're gonna go over Raw yesterday. We're gonna go over the preview of AEW. That's the beauty of a Tuesday. We can recap Raw and then we can preview AEW that's coming tomorrow. So that's what we're gonna do. Right. And then after that, we're not gonna spend too much time on that. We're gonna go into everyone's favorite part of being in the IWC is the heel news and rumors. Hey, we got a podcast in the house, man. Y'all give it up. You know, when we have podcasters in the house, we like to show love. My boy Hill Carmichael, man, y'all make sure to go show him some love. He is a co-host with our boy, the Enforcer of Wrestling, the Enforcer of Podcasting.
Yes,
Brace the thirst.
We're everywhere. We're not just here. We everywhere. But so what we gonna start,
bro? You never know when you might see somebody pop up that's a familiar face. Just saying.
Oh yes.
And then after that, we'll go into kind of open floor discussion, and we'll have our closing segment. So that's the rundown of today's show. Do you want to go ahead and kick us off on today's first topic, Tone, with WWE RAW?
WWE RAW last night.
So what's your thoughts on the fallout of Raw, bro?
Fallout of Raw, pretty much, it was actually good. I'm really interested. It's like, I gotta be honest, it's the first time I can say in a long time I'm interested in a King of the Ring tournament They actually making it seem somewhat important. They got some right players in there. And those crowns. God damn, you seen the crowns?
The crowns are nice,
Yeah,
but I think that's one thing that I can appreciate that they're trying to do. I know some people not gonna like it. It's not for everybody, but I can appreciate the presentation.
Yeah.
This is what we're fighting for. This is what it's all about right here on the mantle. When you're on your way to the ring, when your music hits, it's right there. This for that crown right there.
I mean,
You know.
I think Hill said it last night. We was talking on the chat, and they should have a replica of those crowns. That shit looks awesome.
Hey man,
I've been crying for a Macho King crown for the longest, but I want that crown now. I want the King of the Ring
I ain't
crown.
gonna lie, that crown is nice. And we got another podcast in the house, man. You know, like we said just now, we like to give the heel horns to the podcasters in the house, man. We got Jaquez from the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You big motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's a big motherfucker.
That's a big dude, bro.
That's a big boy.
But I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, no diddy.
Yeah.
Oh.
but yeah,
Raw,
man.
Raw last night.
Mm-hmm.
We got some stories. I think. Let's start off with Drew McIntyre. I'm starting to love this thing. I'm starting to love this thing when they followed him from the back and walked through the gorilla position, always to the ring.
They did that so clean because they did the first few people like as when they walked to the arena early in the day. So they showed like Jey Uso walking with his daughter. Yeah. They showed some wrestlers, and then they showed Drew. And then it was like, okay, that's Drew like from earlier. But then it was like he's power walking. I was like, oh wait, this is now.
That man was like he's pissed. But the thing about it is, this dude, I think I'm gonna keep it real. I think once he found out that this was serious, that name we wish would not say, it's no more in the company, and he resigned. And remember, it's like I'm sorry, this is the best mic work of Drew that I've seen in his career. Not just WWE, but his career. Mm-hmm. This is the best mic work he has done. And this dude played.
They're saying too, they're giving a little bit more freedom. So kudos to AEW. I think they kind of started this with giving the wrestlers more freedom and not having like literally every single thing like a play or like written. Of course, they had some wrestlers that were able to be off the cuff, like John Cena, Chris Jericho's, like that. But this is what you can get when done right, when you give wrestlers the freedom to, you give them parameters, but you let them fill in the blanks.
You take that leash and that muzzle off and see what kind of person they are. Like we're talking about, we're fans from the Attitude Era, Monday Night Wars, when motherfuckers had a mic and they knew how to command the audience. Drew McIntyre commanded the audience last night in a funny and good way. And hey, hell, shout out to Damian Priest, because when Damian Priest came out, I think that was his best promo as champion. Because he
seemed comfortable.
He seemed comfortable.
Sometimes he seemed, I don't know if, I know some of it is a lot of these guys, they speak multiple languages. So someone told me that.
Well, I don't know about him because he's from New York. So he's Puerto Rican, but he grew up in New York. You know what I'm saying? So his English is great. But I think they're for everybody, especially like the Japanese wrestlers, they let them
them.
Yeah, they let them be fluid with their language. Like, listen, you want.
I'm glad they started doing that because they used to force them to try to speak English.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like before everybody go on to talk about Okada. Listen, Okada, we will get to that dude in a minute, but Okada,
we got some AEW chats coming up.
He speaks fluid English
very well,
better than Nakamura. Okay, Nakamura speak. That's his second language. Okada has been to more tours in the state than freaking Nakamura. And
the same for Escobar. Escobar is very good as well versus Andrade.
Yeah,
I mean, just some people can do it, and
like when it comes to like Andrade was not really known in the States. He was more known in Japan.
Correct.
So it's real good that they let them do that. But the thing is, this scene between Drew McIntyre and Damian last night.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that, bro. Let's talk about that. Yeah,
it was cool because, like I said, Drew started his shit as he always do. But
just talking, popping off, as they say, popping off at the mouth.
Popping off at the mouth, and with the I'm gonna say record time like 5 minutes, he already talked some shit about CM Punk.
It's like he can't help himself.
He can't help himself. But Damian came out like
CM Punk's not here. If we were in Atlanta, if we were maybe in a bigger city, he would have came. I was like, dang, bro.
Yeah, he was fucking like disrespecting South Carolina. Like what? Like yo, like South Carolina ain't good. And
man, what PD Pablo at, man?
Man,
no, that's North Carolina. I'm sorry.
No. You want to go to South Carolina? Man, shit. Hill's from South Carolina. He should.
Shout out to Hill, man.
But when Damon came out, I was kind of hesitant, like what they doing here, and dude, his promo, he went all facts.
This is what we like about wrestling when stuff happens, and I think Stormy said it in our group chat, is that they bring up things that happened in the past. Is the continuity. It's like sometimes it's always like it seemed with wrestling. It's like every week they got hit with the Men in Black pin.
Yeah, it's really.
And Damian was like, I would have loved to cash in on. I tried to cash in on set. You stopped me.
He said not once, but twice.
Then
he said, then you the one that told me to cash it on you.
I just did what you told me.
I
was like, yo, he did do that for.
But see, the thing was, like, he even brought it up that everybody said, like, you could have went over the guardrail with your wife in hand and left.
Like, and he would have been like, I'm gonna wait.
Right. When you want to go to CM Punk and that messes you, and that let's not forget, you got your ass whooped by a one-armed man, and he was like, he was cooking. So
not only you went over there, you proceeded to get your ass whooped.
Ass whooped by a one-armed man. Like I know I'm about to show my age, but y'all remember the Fugitive when my man said the one-armed man did it? The one-armed man whooped Drew McIntyre's ass. Okay.
And then he said, you made CM Punk more important than your wife.
Oh, man.
Hey, bro. You got to look in the mirror at that point.
Well,
he said, when you go home, go to the nearest mirror and get mad with that asshole. I said, golly, Damien. That man cooking.
No, I don't know who, like I said, I don't know who the hell the producer is, but the cameraman who had it right on Drew's face, I like, bro, Drew got blue eyes. I like, dude, I don't look at the man's eyes. That camera is
that man like he was about to cry, bro.
Bro. But I think we got a match out of it. I think Drew is going to be cleared for King and Queen of the Ring, and we're going to get this match because he said he got it. So
he did say, and that was the fallout of this segment.
Right.
Like Tone said, Damien was like, look, if you just wanted a match, I ain't ducking the smoke. But be careful when you call me a transitional champ. I'm still a champ.
Oh yeah, that was funny. He said,
I mean, there's some zingers in this promo. So
bro, it was funny when he said,
shout out to both guys in this promo, man.
He said, if you think his title reign is bullshit, say what? They said what?
Oh yeah, if you think Damian Priest is a transitional champion, say what? What?
Oh my god,
you're a transitional champion.
That was beautiful. I mean, I give them.
That was a fun opening segment.
Yeah, like I know some people that especially don't like WWE, but they don't like what I'm about to say. But it's like I'm treating Triple H like Bill Clinton or Obama. Like he coming in and he got take control and clean up a lot of bullshit, and the mop he using is not working. It's not gonna like suck up all the bullshit. So he got clean and make sure it's detail, and they're gonna do it. Like they're like WWE is hot right now. Wrestling as a general is hot right now. So they better keep this momentum on because on Raw, we're just talking about Raw right now. That was a good one to say.
Yeah, because this is the most recent. And we also thought, just to pull back the curtain, just a small pivot. We figured this would be kind of good for you as our supporters, instead of waiting all the way to Sunday to talk about this. I mean, this just happened last night, and we're talking about this very current. So let us know any feedback on if y'all like this setup versus waiting a little bit later in the week to talk about these events.
Yeah, we're trying to bring.
We're just trying some stuff out, you know.
Yeah, we're trying to bring some new content and stuff like that. So
Shanna got her best match,
bro.
But she has a history. Do you want to jump into that now, or
let me say something right now?
Okay, go ahead.
Me and this man right here was talking about this. We said it seems like Shayna Baszler has her best match with the Japanese women
with Damage Control, all three of them.
All of them.
Because didn't Shayna spend some time in Stardom?
Yeah, she had a
so she probably know all of them already. Then
she definitely knows
Kyrie and Io. Io, huh?
Yeah, and you gotta remember their history back in NXT.
Io couldn't win the title.
But Io, remember it was Shayna Baszler that made Io the character we see today.
Correct.
Because she was all goody two shoes, caught with the little.
She was
the
genius of the sky.
Right, and then you hear the do do do. That was all because of Baszler keep on winning, and she just snapped. So
yeah,
we get this match as the next match, and finally shout out to Baszler because we didn't see her match. She was on in the house show. But this match, yeah, I gotta say, this was probably her best match in a long time.
This is the Shayna that everyone. This is what we thought we was getting.
Yeah.
But this also shows the power, and this is not even just wrestling. This is like everyone that's listening right now, even Tone. We all have management that we report to. This shows the importance of management and good management.
Yeah.
Because this is the same person that killed it in the Elimination Chamber, and we thought, oh, Shayna has arrived.
Oh yeah.
And then it just like
before anybody say, oh, it's the pandemic, they was not gonna give her the damn title at all. They was gonna keep it to Becky Lynch. Well, I want to go too far in the past because I want to give some respect to this match because
bro.
Io, I see what they're doing, and
Is she turning face?
No, I think Baszler is a tweener or a face. However y'all say it.
Because the crowd was.
Of course.
Crowd was going crazy for Io, bro.
Of course. I mean, Io's don't disrespect.
She's a beast, bro.
No, she come out look like she drunk or high or something, but that girl.
that's our running joke. It's like, why does all of Damage Control like just
Io look like she high?
They just hit the bone before they.
Oscar is drunk, and I don't know what.
Oscar's definitely drunk.
I don't know what drug or drink Carrie Singh is drinking, because that girl just dancing all the fucking time.
And Nakamura did a few lines.
It's like Nakamura thinks he's fucking Michael Jackson. That dude always pop lock into the ring and shit. Like he fucking about to do a break dance and spit on his head and shit. But but we got this match.
A crazy match though, man.
Yeah, this match was crazy. Like Derek said, this has got to be her best Shayna Baszler's match. Hopefully they keep this going as her character. Like she's a badass. I mean, and you gotta remember this. I think she's in her 40s, so you got to take advantage of this while you can with her.
I know, man. And also shout out to Shayna too, because
that's what I'm
saying. I think she trains a lot of those women too. So she's like almost like a hybrid trainer as well. And to answer Tone's question, she is 43 years old. August 8, 1980 is her birthday.
Oh,
she is 43 years old.
Yeah. Y'all better take advantage of shit now before she starts talking about she retiring and shit. And but yeah, I gotta get that match. And the fact that they gave Io Sky the microphone at the match, and I thought she was gonna try to speak English.
Just let her talk that angry Japanese lingo.
Exactly.
We'll translate later on Twitter.
Yeah, we'll translate. Listen, unless you got that phone and you want to put it by the TV, like translate, damn it, and you're not patient, fine. But I'll wait.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait because
you remember when EO and Oscar was going at it,
bro,
and
I had to
remember
wait.
we would be running to Twitter, be like, "Oh, what she told her."
Yeah, I had to wait till Tuesday to find out what that was all about. I heard bitch. I was like,
Yeah,
oh shit,
baka
so,
baka baka. I was like, oh.
they was baka.
Man, shout out to so I guess the fallout of this is, do you think EO is going all the way with this? Do you think we're looking at the queen of the ring right here with EO?
I wouldn't say that. I would
Because
say
next is Lara Valkyria in that Raw bracket, and then on SmackDown you have Jade and Bianca, and I can't remember who they're going against off the top of my head.
I think Jade. I forgot who Jade's going at. I know Tiffany is going.
Oh, Tiffany, that's right. Tiffany.
I think Tiffany facing Bianca. I'm not sure. Someone correct me on that one. But I'm someone actually gave me an Easter egg. If you go on Twitter, someone gave me an Easter egg. And you notice who's ever in the promo pictures fully dressed, those are the ones that's gonna win. Oh. And they say Valkyrie versus Tiffany time.
Wait, so
that's what they
Valkyrie gonna beat EO?
No, I think that's what they saying. I think this is saying. And let me say something about that. If that happens, just like what something else I'm gonna talk about later.
I already know where you're going with it.
Let it happen. Because the first thing we always say is let's
don't make new stars.
We need to make new stars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As much as we're gonna talk about that match. You know which match I'm talking about.
I already know where you're going with it, bro. And I'm on the same page with you.
But I think that's a smart move because one, EO is already dedicated. EO has many years in the business. This is why I say when some people get mad at certain people not champions, or like a Nakamura was not WWE champion, y'all forget that this man did 20 years in New Japan strong style.
That's fact though. Strong style, not
he over here to have fun under the sun, and
the man be surfing.
He's surfing. He's surfing, eating barbecue chicken from down south. He don't get barbecue chicken from down south in Japan. He enjoying life. He in and out burgers and shit. But it's just I think that's a cool thing because you got new faces. Hopefully, whoever wins the King and the Queen of the Ring, they do something with them because
that's the main thing. All right, now you got it.
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah.
Always now what with wrestling.
It's not even now what, but it's like, yo, why y'all get on this? Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. And that's the crazy thing for the past couple of kings and the queen that passed. At least she did something for a while. But
yeah, she won the she won the tag titles with Carmella.
Yeah, she did something for a while. But like the past King of the Rings, they really didn't do much. I mean,
Xavier Woods.
He got punked out by the bloodline. They took his crown and stomped on it, gave him some
stomped on it.
Power Ranger. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
Before that, before Xavier Woods, it was
Barrett. It was
Wade Barrett. That's right, Bad News Barrett.
It was Sheamus with some fucking wood crown, looked like from Hogwarts and shit. It's just the King of the Ring hasn't been the same since they took off pay-per-view.
Do you think Drew was going to be the King of the Ring, but he got hurt, and they were trying to be safe with him? Because remember, they took him out of the tournament to put Jay in. You think they're just trying to be safe with Drew, and he was the original King of the Ring winner?
No, I think Drew.
Is where he's supposed to be at right now.
Yeah, because I think the so-called injury is bullshit. I think that's
which is fine in wrestling.
That's a work. That's a work injury just to get him talking. They're gonna stretch this shit to see if Punk is healthy, and that's when the match gonna happen. Then down the road, whenever Seth come back, because as we know, we reported this. He resigned. He resigned his contract. So we see how that go. But I think the King of the Ring is gonna be crazy because you got like he just said, you got some heavy hitters, and he feels Tama Tonga versus Jay. It's gonna be the fight. And like I said, we're gonna get to that in a few minutes. But then you had another match. We had a what was after the women. I think was it that Gunther?
We also had Gunther versus Kofi.
I like that match.
Amen.
I think Gunther is so. For those that are true fans of Walter, yeah, I went there. Walter
Or Walter. It's like, is it a V?
No, it was Walter. When
I know.
when you hear
Walter.
Walter, but I was like, yo, he gonna chop Kofi Kingston the rest of his chest off his body, like that dude. And it was a good match. I think Kofi was more active until Gunther took control than he ever was as WWE champion.
You know what I'm liking about just New Day in general right now? Because it seemed like, of course, that Big E injury really derailed everything. We all know that.
Yeah.
But I kind of like when the New Day is like that. They're kind of like hybrid serious, but always still kind of their characters.
Mm-hmm.
They're not talking about booty cereals and all that stuff. He was like, look, I gotta win this for Woods. I gotta win this for myself. Like, y'all need to stop playing with me. I am a former world champ. I'm like, Kofi, yeah. Where is Kofi at?
That's still a sensitive subject to me. I'm still pissed off how he lost that belt and went back to start doing and throwing pancakes and shit.
But once again, going back to what we said earlier, the management team.
Yeah.
Do you think that would have happened now?
No, because one thing.
Yes, he probably would have lost, but not in that manner.
But the thing is, the thing is, if he had lost, if you remember when they was in the feud with Imperium,
that's what kicked off all of this King of the Rings.
That was a serious fucking New Day that went ham.
That man Walter, when he first came to that brand, he looked at him and said, "Y'all are a joke."
Yeah, they still is.
All that was supposed to culminate into one of them, in my mind. Oh, one of them will probably eventually, preferably Woods, becoming the IC champ.
Yeah, I always wanted Woods.
That man straight up said to your face, "You a joke."
Yo, you should have smacked the shit out of him, like, what the fuck?
And then chuckled and walked off.
Oh! Let's go to that. Let's go to that for a minute. So thank you, Hill, because after the match, first of all, let's go with Kofi tapped because he
he tapped to back. The Samoa Joe special, the power bomb,
and the Boston
right
Crab.
at 2 Boston Crab.
And he sat on it.
And shout out to Gunther, because every single match this dude wins in a different way. Whether it's the power bomb,
splash off the top rope,
the little splash off the top. Sometimes he's done this little pile driver, little move, little body slam. He's done
the clothesline,
that clothesline.
Like, dude,
the splash off the top, the single leg crab, the sleeper hold.
I don't think he got a finisher.
I don't think. I think he said that before.
They tried to give him a finisher. It's just not his character. Like,
they tried to give him a finisher. It was called the Final Symphony. It was like a brain buster.
Oh no!
He was like, no, I can't do it. I'm sorry, Vince.
No, he beats the shit out you, and that's all to it.
He's even done a super chop and beat somebody. Like,
this dude, man. Like, I think Gunther was a pimp back in his home country. That dude be smacking the shit out of people. That's all you hear. But after the match, Kofi Woods went to get some ice for Kofi, and then you have Karrion Kross for the final testament. Told him, said what he had to say, but then walked away. If people think this is going to turn Kofi heel,
hey, Heel Carmichael said it.
I mean, if it does, cool. I enjoyed the heel Kofi back then, but he was still goofy. Kofi,
he was goofy heel Kofi.
Yeah. I think this is going to be once. I think once Woods come back, they're going to have a feud and use the New Day as sacrificial lambs. Because whatever happened
to the final testament,
whatever happened on SmackDown that wasn't working, they start doing a reset button on them on Raw. So
you notice they've been in NXT too.
Yeah, they Yo,
But
AOP got to get back in form, like
mhm.
just like they did last night. They was in AOP form last night,
Mhm.
and I liked it just because. First of all, you're in the ring with some familiar foes in DIY. You got to remember the NXT takeover when they was facing each other.
There was the catalyst of this whole Ciampa
Yeah,
Uber heel turn. Yeah, I remember.
right. So you got them. You got the Creed brothers, who is fucking standing.
I thought they might be the new Alpha Academy.
I think so.
Instead of just take Diamond Mine, Ivy Now, and the Creeds, and just copy paste.
I don't know about Niles, but
Because he gave her a compliment. Remember backstage, she was like, "Stay away from her." You know.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think I see as much as we all love Perk Angle.
Bruh, that's my boy, bruh.
I see a lot of Team Angle. You put Chad Gable with the Creed brothers. Oh my God.
With the jumpsuits with the hood.
Oh my God, bro.
Charlie Haas and Shelton.
Like they're teasing it. Like everybody was cheering for. We're gonna talk about that. I think they had the match with Jonah.
You talking about the Creeds?
No. The they had a little rest match before they did the other rounds with Bronson Reed against.
Yeah. So the Alpha Academy was supposed to soften up Chad Gable's opponents, and I mean,
well, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. I would have put Otis against Bronson,
but that was Chad knew he was doing it on purpose though.
I know, but I mean, I still like if you want a Bronson Reed against Sauce, Otis was the guy. Like
that man said, "Otis hit the Vader bomb." I'm like, I'm glad y'all are finally calling it the Vader bomb.
Oh my God, I don't know. Like I said, like you said, management, like they actually pay attention, so that's good.
He said, Otis hit the Vader bomb, and he started
doing it.
He said, "Oh damn."
Yeah, I didn't tell you to do that. Oh, he was going off. The thing about Chad Gable that I like about him right now, I have never seen him so like angry dad mode. Like he smacked the shit out of Otis. Like,
bro, I felt bad for Otis. I was like, dang, Otis, bro.
He took your soul. he took
your big soul. I'm sorry, Cooch.
Oh,
well, you know what's funny? You know they're best friends in real life.
Oh yeah. They are.
I didn't know they've known each other going back to like pre WWE.
Mm-hmm. Otis was he was an outstanding wrestler.
Yeah, and he did track and field too, like shot putting and stuff. I'm getting off on a tangent, but that shows friends in wrestling, and then when they start feuding, watch what kind of match they have. Otis and Chad Gable.
I hope they don't.
When they come to it,
I hope they don't feud. I just hope he just kicked him out the team.
He slapped him, bro.
I know, but you get a match. You get a match, but I don't want.
And he's been berating, not a feud, but a match.
Yeah,
they're gonna have a killer match.
I can get a match out of it, but
they're former tag champs, they're former Raw tag champs, the Alpha Academy. So
yeah, but that's when Otis had no beard and he looked like that dude from Pee-wee's
from King of the Hill, Bobby.
No, you remember Pee-wee's Big Adventure? The dude that stole his bike, he looks just like coming out the beard. Like, yo, that's amazing. But what else? What are we talking about? Okay,
no, we talking about Alpha Academy.
Yeah, that's about to happen. That's about to happen. I would be happy if the Creed brothers.
Does Chad Gable win the Intercontinental Championship the next time he goes up against Sami Zayn?
If it's 1-on-1?
Yeah. I guess the next one is a 3-way.
Yeah, but this is how you gonna do it. You gonna have him win. By pinning
Reed.
By pinning Reed, or you gonna have Sammy pin Reed. You gonna keep Chad strong.
Gotcha. Either way, Reed is there to be the buffer.
Yeah, which is fucked up, by the way. But
I think it's still good. He's still cooking.
He is, but he wants that title too. He wants that title too. So we see how we go. I got the hiccups, so you see me doing this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But
and then some other things we had. After that, let's see. Looking at my notes, Gunther. We had a I'm trying to before we jump into the Jey Uso stuff. I wanted to make sure we got everything cleared up. We had Lyra Valkyria versus Zoe Stark. What you thought of that?
Well,
what are your thoughts on Lyra Valkyria?
They is really
The Crow.
As our boy Ja would say, Becky Jr. They're really throwing that in our face like they both for Ireland. And
they're trying to say you love Becky, so look, love her.
Right. And the thing is, like I said last week, that shit like ruined her debut.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking segment.
They're trying to, and I get they try to correlate. They try to have some sort of correlation.
Yeah.
Same with JD and Finn. Like, hey, Finn trained me. Like, this is my coach. They're like, okay, yeah, that's cool.
I mean, yeah.
Better tell Reed to take his Jonah.
Yeah, Jonah.
Because didn't he have a big victory before he came back?
He beat Okada in the G1, and then Okada. I think, as Jay White said, the reason why Bronson Reed came back. Okada decided not to defend his rights against Jonah, and that's when he said, "Shit, there's politics everywhere in wrestling. I might as well go back to WWE." So that's what happened.
Wow, messed it up.
Yeah, but it's cool.
I mean, it worked out for him. So.
Oh yeah. I like that one. Yeah, so slowly but surely we got the woo.
Oh yeah, the woo from NXT. I like that. I ain't gonna lie, I like that.
Yo, man, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Any crowd participation, I'm with it.
Right, and I'll tell you from
what chance?
Don't do the what. Well, we was in Philly and we did that. I was like, yo, this shit fucking loud as shit, and that shit dope. Like, it's good that they brought something for NXT.
Hey, and look, that's a Def Rebel theme song.
Really?
I don't know.
Don't do that. Don't. I gotta do my research.
Them boys we trying to get rid of Def Rebel.
Oh man, we put a petition.
But I think if they're the only ones that's making instrumentals right now, so there might
I think because she came in. She was in NXT UK.
Okay, so she might have had that theme for a while then.
Yeah. So
and then after that we had JD McNutter bows up to Braun Strowman and say, "Hey, stay out my business, bitch," and then walks off. Braun was like, "Man, look at this dude. I'm a killer."
His arm is bigger than his head. His head, yo. What the fuck? Like, this dude, like, first of all,
Braun was talking to he was talking to Diamond Mine in the back. And then JD just walks up and just starts talking crazy.
Like this dude just walked up to Braun Strowman. Really?
I don't watch WWE. Hey, but look, that's the thing. You still don't have to watch WWE. We'll recap it for you, bro. That's why you are here with my boy Tone and myself. We watch WWE, so you don't have to. So we'll recap it for you.
Hey man,
but nah, man. I think it is a fun show. Tone has said this multiple times. And it's not for WWE or AEW. This is pretty much anything. You just watch it as a fan, you enjoy it much more. Because I think sometimes we overanalyze these things. I mean, we're doing it now. Like, we're talking like, hey, what's next? What's this? What's next?
Yeah.
If you just watch it, it's not that bad, bro.
It's I know it. Like, we in this week, we got the internet, and we all in the back, we all in the business. A lot of people believe whatever dirt sheets they read, but just watch it. You'll find something about the show you like. So back to the tag team. It was a tag team title contention match, 4-way.
Four-way. We had man, you need to get a glass of water, bro.
They get it for me.
I got you. I can hold it down for you, bro.
But I don't know what was going on with me. But that match was freaking crazy, bro. That match showed the best of everybody, which is good. Tyler Bay and
New Catch Republic. You had the the Creed brothers. I'm trying to see who else was in that match. You had the Creeds. You had New Catch Republic. You had Judgment Day, Finn Balor, and JD McDonough. And
Judgment Day won.
Yeah, and Judgment Day won.
Thanks to the Latino Chad Gable. I'm sorry, he looked like Chad Gable with a fro. Carlito.
Carlito when he shaved his beard,
he shaved the mustache
and kept the chin.
Right. Well, you pause it at the right time. You looking at Chad Gable with a fro. I'm telling you. But yeah, that match was wild. That match was wild, and the fact that they won.
And Final Testament. That's what else.
Yeah, we get to the backstage segment where Damian Priest actually called Carlito amigo.
Yeah, and Carlito, he joined in, hit the backstabber on the table, interfered. I guess he's trying to get some allegiance because we know we can't trust Carlito. I mean, we've known Carlito for how many years, Tone? We've been following his career.
And
we know you can't trust this dude. So he's trying to get allegiance with the Judgment Day because he is getting ready to go to war with the LWO. Yeah. And he's feeling like, all right, I'm gonna be friends with them. They're gonna help me fight my battles. And that's what Damian Priest kind of alluded to, like, you got this, right? Like, you don't need us.
Right. Oh, that's not mentioned that before anybody said anything. They did try to talk about what's the boy name? Dirty Dom.
Oh, Dom.
They try to get
is everything good with you and mommy, bro?
Right, they try to throw that little Easter egg, like, yo, you've
been in trouble, bro. Like, hey, your boys know if you moving kind of funny, bro. Your boys gonna tell you first, like, hey man, you moving kind of.
Yeah, you get too close to live. We all
see, bro. You moving kind of. Hey, bro, mommy she gonna tear this place up, bro. And she will get mad at us because we supposed to be your boys. Be like, hey, hold on, bro. Like,
it's funny. It's funny how they doing these Easter eggs. It's gonna probably come out later, but I like that match, the tag team match, and the aftermath. But then we had was the main event next?
And then we had one more. I think it was. No, I think that was it. And then we had Jey Uso versus Ilya Dragunov.
All right, France. Look, you're rubbing off on us now. South Carolina was rocking. So
whoever was last week, they didn't catch the memo, but tonight,
yeah. But if you think about it, if you go on Twitter, this man said he took the Firefly.
He said the Fireflies are mine now.
Yeah, right. So now you're telling me that Uncle Howdy's gonna fuck you up. They're gonna fuck you up. But I'll tell you this. Listen, before there was Fireflies, there was Legions of the Dark Side, which I mean Undertaker had those first. Mm-hmm. We had lighters. We had no damn cameras on our phones. We had lighters. But anyway, I know a lot of people was mad that they didn't get the Dragunov against Gunter. But let me just say this. That match, you're not getting for free. Oh no.
Oh yeah, you gotta pay. You at least pay your Peacock subscription for that.
Oh yeah, you gotta pay your Peacock subscription, and you want ads free. You gotta pay that extra $5 because you're not getting that for free. Oh no. So
I didn't do that on because it couldn't have, it at least wouldn't have been Saudi the way it's set up. They would have fought on Raw for one of them to go fight the person that won SmackDown.
Right.
So that makes sense what Tone is saying.
Yeah. So it's like I'm happy that we're not gonna get it right. So you can play with this for a minute because some people reported that if you remember last year they was talking about Dragunov going to join Imperium or this and that. But the match again, why it makes sense for him to win? This dude was just no one contender not that long ago.
Right.
You gonna have a former no one contender lose to someone that just came out of NXT?
Yeah, and on top of that, Jay was the night one, round one, first round draft pick for Raw.
Right.
So it was Bianca Belair that was picked, and then literally right after that, Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm.
So you want that guy to lose to Dragunov? I mean, it's just that they really are establishing Jay as someone who is a cornerstone for Raw right now.
I mean, honestly, let's keep this real though. We know Cody Rhodes is the face. We get that.
Oh
But
yeah.
who gives the crowd more excited as the face? Come on, man. Jay excites
He
a
getting them
crowd.
hype, and then they excited for the match, and they all you got them up here now.
Like, bro, I was like, I thought that shit was fucking not real. When he came to Virginia, they was doing this shit like, yo, like, goddamn, this shit's fucking hot. And you see what happened in France. Now you see what happened in South Carolina last night.
You think it's gonna be even crazier when his brother joined back with him and they both doing it?
See, now that's where we don't know when that's
It's
gonna
gonna be
happen.
crazy, bro. It's gonna be lit.
But yeah, like so what Hill said last night.
Jey Uso gonna
After
and
Jay,
it was crazy. It's always happens. Everybody was thinking Jimmy was the favorite.
yeah, that's the problem with brother teams. Like, you gotta choose
It's
one.
crazy.
You can't have both of them. You can't be excited for both of them. You can't have only one.
And Jay's the one that broke out as the one.
But you gotta think. Damn, the way I'm about to say this kind of fucked up. But the pandemic, the Thunderdome shit. Remember,
Thunderdome.
He became his own man during that. So
yeah, when Jimmy got hurt, it was kind of forced him to be a solo.
Yeah, like, no, you're not doing no commentary like you did last time. No, you go wrestle. So
wrestle. Main event, and then Roman started using him as main event. Jey Uso,
yeah, that dude was main event all the SmackDowns and shit. Like, what the fuck? But what Hill, I like what Hill said, because I thought I was the only one that caught that, was when Gunther came out, he looked at Dragunov and gave him a nod.
Because Dragunov was kind of warming up or whatever.
No, not that one.
Gunther walked up and like kind of laughed at him and walked off.
I saw after the match.
After the match.
Yeah, he came and looked at him and did one of these. And then he looked at Jay, came to the ring. That's the little face off after the show went off the air. And
that might you want to join Imperium?
Like motherfuckers like, oh no, he just gave a little smirk. Like, no, he nodded at him. He didn't do it with soul. And he's like, he didn't do that. He's like that, you know. So
it was like serves you right.
Right, yeah, like, you know.
Like, you couldn't even beat him. You worrying about me.
Right. You know, it was fucking crazy. So
because he did mention it in his promo, I beat Gunther. So it's like you got ahead of yourself.
Like, he really looked past Jay.
And
which is a little disrespectful. But Jay against Gunther, now that's the Raw final or the semifinal tournament with the Raw final. But I like the wrestling on Raw. It was something different. So I'm gonna say this: for the past 2 weeks, we getting more wrestling on Raw. I ain't gonna say it's a whole show of wrestling, but
yeah, like Shayna and Io, they got 11 minutes.
11 minutes when they used to do like 2-3 minutes. So, and hell, fucking Becky. Well, yeah, Becky and Dakota Kai got some minutes, and like they went on commercial break. They're going, and and shout out to Liv Morgan. I think Liv Morgan is about to turn. Well,
she is currently turning.
Yeah, she's a heel. She's already
definitely a heel.
Yeah, so my little pothead from Jersey. Yes. All right.
They say she be blazing up.
Yes, we got to blaze together. Got to come to Elmwood. We got to blaze together. But that was Raw. That was Raw. I don't do rate systems. I enjoyed the show. I found things.
I think it was just an enjoyable show. It was fine for Monday Night Raw. It wasn't because some of them I'll just skip through the matches and just get the results of what happened, and then just kind of because I DVR Raw, but it was an enjoyable show.
Yeah. So
so did anything else you had, bro, before we go into AEW?
Only thing is, if y'all saw it, still be a video out there after Raw went off the air. Gunther almost yeet, but he kicked. Jay in the gut.
That was funny.
That was funny as hell. He's not yeet. Come on, Gunther.
That was very live eventish.
Yeah, he knew the camera on. He was like, yeah, his hands up, and then he just kicked him in the gut. It was awesome. That's such a heel thing to do. But yeah, no, I'm done with Raw.
All right,
So we
and I'm
know.
gonna share my screen with the fine folks in Heel Nation,
Dun, dun, dun.
and we are going to let's see application window, and we are going to preview AEW Dynamite, which will be live from Everett, Washington.
Oh, we going in Swerve's house.
I was about to say that's very close to somebody that we know.
We going to Swerve's house. Oh, I
All
can.
right,
What? There we go. I can see it there. I can see it there.
and then let me hit Control Plus a few times.
You know, the crazy thing is they gotta. Maybe I'm a little, but the show last week was not. It was a good show, but it's not AEW good show because I think now they're trying to do some storytelling.
Yeah,
So,
because people are starting to ask, why are they fighting?
right.
Well,
So
why are they fighting? Oh, I don't know. We just want a good match. You just want a good
yeah,
match, right?
it makes it. But if you watch all the pro,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Like why the embassy turned on Swerve, which I'm on the embassy side on this one.
It kind of makes sense why they turned, but I'm gonna let you give your explanation on this. But
I'm
so tomorrow, May 15th, 2024, they're gonna be in the Angel of the Winds Arena.
well, that's one hell of a name.
Let's see. Okay, there's nothing else to say about that. So
Yeah.
looks like we have Swerve Strickland versus Brian Cage in the eliminator match.
Yeah.
We have John Moxley and Brian Danielson, Blackpool Combat Club versus Kyle Fletcher, Jeff Cobb,
United Empire.
United Empire. Yep. And we got the Continental Champion Kazuchika Okada and Dax Harwood. That's gonna be a banger right there. We have the EVPs versus Matt Sydal and Christopher Daniels, man. Dude's still going at it, man. Much respect to Christopher Daniels.
Sit your old ass down somewhere.
The Angels wings. Hook returns on Dynamite.
Oh shit.
Roderick Strong and Will Ospreay face to face.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a contract signing with Willow Nightingale and Mercedes Monet.
Yes.
And we have Timeless Tony Storm and Harley Cameron for the AEW World. No, not for the this is just a grudge match. I'm sorry.
Grudge match.
And then we have Adam Copeland calling out Malachi Black ahead of their Double or Nothing pay-per-view match. So which one you want to dive into first, bro?
I definitely went down to the first match. We in Swerve's house. Him against Brian Cage. Which again, I'm gonna say it again. I'm on the Gates of Agony, Embassy, the original Embassy side because they're right. They're right. Like, dude, like you and Nana went on this parade. Y'all did not do nothing with them. Y'all didn't get no opportunities. Y'all didn't do nothing. Y'all want to dance and do the TikTok dance all damn day, and you know, all due respect to Swerve for being the first African American champion, but you forgot you had a faction for a whole 2-3 months. I don't know. You mute? Unmute your mic.
I said that's one thing about having a faction is you got to make sure your people eat.
Yeah, and you haven't. Like you forgot this dude was over here. You had Brian Cage going to face Hook
Hey,
for
what's
the
up,
SWA
Yvonne?
How you doing? And then you
Hey,
got
Vern.
you just totally forgot about the embassy. Don't get me wrong, you was focused on history. I get that, but you have a faction, so you only call them when you need them. And they was pissed, and they stomped you out. You know, but he did get his lick back on Collision. Beat the shit out of the Gates of Agony, and Brian Cage ran out because he thought he was gonna hit him off. So it's this match. It's gonna be a good one. We all know that Fur gonna win this one, but let's not.
Think it's gonna be a DQ,
No.
win by DQ or something. There's gonna be a lot of interference.
I think he's gonna be straight up, but I think everything's gonna happen after the match.
Okay.
That's one thing I think about AEW, they'll let the match go.
They'll let the match play out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
Then they get you after the match. So I think Swerve definitely gonna win this one, but that's with Christian. Because remember, that's the same area.
I was about to say that. Yep.
That's the same area where not only Swerve is from, but Nick Wayne and his mama is from. And that's something to look forward to, like what they're gonna do to the Swerve after this. And so it's they try to build up stories like the fact that they brought back something that I'm still pissed off about All In is that this man Dread was out the casket.
It was. We said that when that match happened, we was all in Discord. We're like, hey,
I'm gonna keep saying that. I'm gonna keep saying that.
The casket technically was still open.
The match is not over. His dreads was out, damn it. But I guess they're gonna finish it off this match. So it was awesome. And yeah, I mean that's that match. Then we got the next match. Another Washington boy, Brian Danielson.
I'm about to say, another Washington boy. Brian Danielson and John Moxley, the IWGP World Champ.
You got two New Japan titles in this match. You got the television with that ugly ass television title, and you got the IWGP title. Which after what Jeff Cobb said about him being champion and not being at the New Japan shows, only come for the big shows. And he said he told AEW, "Fuck you." He had the nerve to come to AEW at this. So it's gonna be interesting. I think they're trying to work in a way where either Jeff Cobb get a title shot or just for him talking shit. He got.
Oh yeah, he was talking, and some people get caught up in it. He was just being kayfabe, right? He's not being, because I know what you're talking about. And some people are like, "Oh, he's being serious. I can't believe he said that."
I don't know. I mean, sometimes, especially in Japan, you say a lot of shit that you get off your chest. Especially in Japan, you could curse.
Oh, so you think you might be some validity to what he said?
Yeah, I mean, let's keep it real. Like, y'all put the title on the line. He put the title on the line against Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs never, and I repeat, never wrestled in a New Japan ring.
Oh yeah, and he put I see what you're saying.
Never put,
we knew for a fact Hobbs wasn't winning it.
Right, but they was pissed off that you did that. Like, yo, you got other contenders here that bust their ass through all these tours, and you got y'all got to put the title.
Yeah, Tony Khan got to be careful with doing that. That's
bro.
I didn't think about that, Tone.
Yeah, the last time a company did that was TNA, and
that's how you lose. That's how you lose trust.
You lose trust. You lose working relationships for many years. It took a long time. That's why I said the pandemic kind of rekindled a lot of relationships, because New Japan and TNA was not working with each other at all. In fact, TNA went to Noah. They were like, "Oh, we ain't fucking with y'all."
Yeah, Pro Wrestling Noah.
So it was that. So now AEW doing this stuff, and I tell people, like,
so they didn't get clearance to put the belt on the line like that against Hobbs. Well,
they
probably was cool with it, but not Hobbs.
No, they said, "Listen, as long as the belt don't change hands."
Gotcha.
So they got something more important for John Moxley, because I think he's on probably his last end of the New Japan side of his contract. So
gotcha.
They gave him that. But I'm looking forward to this match because, one, you got, like I said, you got the IWGP champion, you got the Ring of Honor television champion, and you got the New Japan television champion. And you call it Brian Danielson. So it's gonna be some stiff kicks.
And what you think if what if Moxley? Do you think? I know it's way too late, but you think he'll ever get tied up in any of that Bullet Club stuff in New Japan?
No.
I think that would be kind of cool.
The thing is, I'm kind of.
I know it's got too big at this point. But
yeah, I'm losing. Like, I'm a Bullet Club fan, and I'm losing interest.
Gotcha.
Like, okay. It's too many sub clubs, sub factions.
I got you.
You got the War Dogs. You got House of Torture. You got
Bullet Club Gold.
Bullet
Club in TNA with Chris Bay.
Yeah, ABC. It's all over the place. So I'm losing count. It looked like NWO back in fucking '99. Like, everybody's NWO. So I don't know, but I don't see Moxley doing it. Nah.
Okay.
So, but back to down the next match.
Then we got Kazuchika Okada and Dax Harwood.
Continental title. So you know the rules of the Continental title. There's nobody's around the ring, no outside interference. This is 1-on-1. Of course Okada will win this. I'm sorry, Dax, you are a tag team specialist. But that's gonna bring the Okada.
He's been trying to he's been trying to prove him. I think both of them like, hey, we can still wrestle now.
Oh yeah, I think Dax is gonna bring it. Of course, he's gonna bring it. But I just don't. You all know he's not going to win that match. But it's a story with that match because they gonna be in the Anarchy in the arena match.
Correct.
So there you go. Well, I don't see Dak winning this match. In fact, I'm gonna call it right now. I think
it's for the title.
Yeah, but I think right after the match, Jack Perry coming out.
Oh yeah.
Jack Perry coming out.
Jack Perry coming out, and he gonna cause some issues.
Yeah, but just like
he gonna do that face like, I don't care.
Yeah, just like the next match. The next match,
the EVPs.
Yeah, like we know who's gonna win this match.
And this is an eliminator match. They gotta beat if they beat the champs, they get a chance to beat the champs again.
Yeah, but I don't see
for the title on the line. It's a what they call a contenders match.
Yeah, that's a new way of saying contenders match. But I don't see them winning it. But I see a story like this because I see Eddie Kingston come to whoop their ass for what they did Saturday. So it's
look at that spinning back fist.
Right. So for people that say AEW don't do stories, they give you stories. They give you
they got them. They got them right now.
Y'all just not paying attention. Like this is a story. This is the story going to Double or Nothing. You got Eddie Kingston's gonna come.
EVPs are getting their heads full of power.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we are the EVPs. We're gonna start throwing our weight around. And
I like it.
You're starting to so there is definitely stories in AEW. So anybody that Tone says saying that AEW doesn't have stories is just say you don't like AEW at that point.
Yeah, that means it's
and that's fine if this isn't your cup of tea, but we don't like to ruin it for the people that do like AEW. Exactly. We don't do that. At least here we don't.
Or just like wrestling, period.
Just in general, man.
But if that's the case, with our brother come back, he just roast y'all with some hot sauce.
Because I'm letting y'all know right now, if this company right here didn't exist, that Drew McIntyre, all the stuff y'all love seeing right now, that we would not be seeing that on
Drew is still TNA.
Drew will be reading from a 30-page book right now, trying to read his lines.
Or he'll still be on TNA.
He'll still be as Drew Galloway.
Right. So
we gotta be we gotta be thankful. And I'm saying not saying you gotta force yourself to like something, but at the same time, we gotta definitely respect what they're trying to do over here in AEW, man. This is huge. They got 3 how old is AEW?
AEW is 5 years.
And got 3 shows on TV. So I mean, we're gonna get into a little bit more of that news and rumors, but
so
man, AEW is doing very well for a 5-year-old company.
It's getting that attention. That's what it is.
Their attention getters.
It's the attention getter right here. Tell you about that.
The last little bit we have here, we have Tony Storm. It looks like it's just a grudge match. Tony probably gonna steamroll this girl right here.
Just keep giving me that loving Tony Storm,
Marilyn Monroe.
No, this Tony Storm, Mariah May, and wherever that Japanese girl is. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I saw the pay-per-view. I said I had to call you. I was like, "Yo, Tony, what's going on with them?" You're like, "Hey, look, they got a whole history with that." So I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's something going on here. All right, for those that remember this, I'm gonna say some HLA going on around here. I don't know what's going on.
It's a lot of it.
Yeah,
definitely shout out to Tony Storm.
Yeah.
She's doing the work of her career right now, and
I'm telling you,
that's not even like news. Like everyone knows that and can see that. So definitely shout out to Tony Storm. Shout out to all the playing factors, her butler, all the people they're playing they're playing their roles perfectly.
Right.
Coming up next is one of my favorites, Willow Nightingale. I'm a big fan of Willow. Nightingale, and very happy that she is finally getting her flowers on AEW in the the main event scene over here in AEW, and she's going against Mercedes Moné, which is a rematch of the New Japan Strong.
Let me say something. You said main event. This better not be main event.
Some people said this should be the main event, bro. I'm just saying.
No.
You've been seeing that online, huh? You've been seeing that?
Yeah. In fact, I put it on my team. I said, should this be the main event? Only one person said yes, definitely. Everybody said no.
Some people said it should be the main event, bro.
Earlier I say no because Sasha, Mercedes, whatever, she's not cooking. She's not cooking.
But also too, you have a world championship, so
no, that's the mid card. That's the mid card title.
So that's the mid card.
That's the mid card title. But I'm not disrespecting the mid card title because they had mid card titles main event, that international title main event, all out one year. It's just that I don't see. I mean, yes, there is a story here. Yes, she got injured against Willow. She said she took not just.
She said she come for a receipt.
Yeah, she come for a receipt. She took time away from me. I can't get back. Blah 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 blah. But I'm telling you right now, I'll be mad if Mercedes win that title. Because you know how long Willow been trying to get that damn title? She's trying to get that title from Jade.
How long she been fighting to get on the main, constantly being on the main card?
Right, like she's trying to get that shit from Jade not once, not twice, 3 times. She couldn't.
She was on Elevation. She was on Dark constantly. She worked her way literally up the Mortal Kombat ladder.
The tower, like she's
the tower.
Like and then y'all gonna make her a transitional champion? Like, come on, man. I'm not. Well, it's not really transitional because she had it for a couple months. She did defend it once or twice, but not the next period. You gonna give it to Mercedes? I mean, I like Sasha or Mercedes Moné, but I think I need to let this cook some more. Like, because I'm not really feeling. I think her promos is like it's telling me that I'm not feeling it. Like she stumbles on the stuff. She don't sound confident.
She don't sound authentic. I guess she's still working on it.
Yeah, she don't sound as confident as she used to.
Hopefully that'll. I think once again, being in another company, you start seeing, oh yeah, it's real out here.
Oh yeah, but she good. She like,
but she should be good. I think she just needs to relax and just be herself.
The wrestling is gonna be there. You can't throw that away. But you're trying to. I think what she doing is trying to separate
Sasha from Mercedes.
Right? Like this is not Sasha from WWE. This is Mercedes. This is CEO. That was the boss.
Which we get, but at the same time, look, that's part of you. You can't.
Right, like
look at Edge.
You're still doing
he's
that
Adam Copeland, but he's still
right.
Still Edge to us, you know.
Like you're still doing that stupid dance off beat, and you got a dope ass beat. You still, I mean, come on. I know you know more dances than that. You from Boston? Stop it.
Yeah, so it's like you can't say you trying to separate it. So I'm like, just do what you do.
I tell you right
don't
now,
overthink it.
I tell you right now, that match is good. It's gonna make everybody forget.
I think it is all this lead up stuff. So
yeah,
I think we'll be good.
Yeah, the match.
So we'll see tomorrow.
No,
and then,
we'll see the double nothing.
The international Roderick Strong and Will Ospreay go face to face. International champ is Roddy Strong dropping this belt to Will Ospreay.
Oh, I hope not. But they gotta give.
We got we got 3 mid-card belts. We got the TNT Championship, you got the International and the Continental. So I mean,
you gotta do something with Will.
Yeah,
like Will is international. This dude is Mr. International. So I
like
like
take
Roger.
That belt with him.
Right,
you go.
Exactly. I like Roderick, except for him screaming everybody's name. But Roderick's my boy. That dude, the Messiah of the backbreaker. But
I like his finisher, bro. He just flip you. He flip you in the air and then the end of heartache.
He don't even fucking flip. He just throw you in the air.
He just throw you in the air and then boom, knees to the back.
It's like,
all right, bro.
If anybody want to know the perfect match with him, go find Roderick Strong versus Cedric Alexander.
Ooh,
it was pretty much if you want your back cracked. That
lumbar check versus
Bro, I should hurt my back watching it. But Will Ospreay against Roderick is going to be, of course, going to be a classic. It's Will Ospreay. Goddamn it, he's on fire. And Roderick could go.
You know, Roddy is this dude is a beast, a machine.
Roddy, I would not take Roddy lightly. If anybody's watching and think Roddy's going to just make it easy for Will, fuck no. He's gonna force Will for Ospreay to wrestle a different way.
I think so. It's gonna be very interesting.
Oh, we got basketball on the screen.
I know, bro. I'm looking up my news and everything.
But
yeah, we got Adam Copeland calling out Malachi Black for Double or Nothing.
This man lost his mind. Ed, he played Edge like a fiddle. When it comes to, if we're gonna stick to wrestling right now, not like we know what's going on in the back. This man played with Adam's fucking head. This motherfucker talking about he won a barbed wire steel cage match against Malachi Black.
Mm-hmm.
That is gonna be weird.
It's gonna be crazy. Edge is like, look, y'all got me for what? How many years they got Edge for?
I don't even know. Like this dude, you just forget that this dude just came back not that long ago. Like, dude, you was retired for like damn near 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
We forget this because he's putting out some banger matches. I think the past 2 matches he had was some banger matches, and he's a champion now. And before anybody come on and say this shit, let me say this: the reason why he didn't win a title in WWE because he didn't have nothing to prove in WWE. He just wanted to show you that he still had it. Over here in AEW, he got something to prove because it's all new opponents.
And he's like excited. He like, man, look, there's so many. He said it many times in promos. There's people that I've never faced before. Like he's trying to get as much done in as little time as possible. He's trying to go through the roster and fight everybody.
You see that match between him and Kyle O'Reilly? Like this Kyle O'Reilly.
Mr. Air Guitar.
God damn. Kyle O'Reilly is the man. That dude is just
kickboxer.
Kickboxer, taekwondo, Taibo, whatever the fuck, everything.
Man, I just feel bad. Like Bobby Fish messed it up, bro. We had Red Dragon. We had a good thing going, bro. The 2 kickboxer dudes.
I think with Bobby Fish though, Bobby Fish was really wanting to fight CM Punk.
I think, yeah.
He don't like CM Punk, so which is a lot of people don't.
Is a lot of people.
Yeah, so
but
yeah, this match.
They might welcome him back then.
I mean, they might. But this match right here, he's calling them out. It's already gonna be for Double Nothing, but it's gonna be a good segment. You know, if once Adam got the microphone, he know how to talk to the audience. And Malachi Black is gonna do his thing out the screen on the big screen with the black, dark, the shadows. And shit like that. Oh God, no!
that Roddy.
Don't do that, please, though. But yeah, I mean, this show should be better than what last week was.
I think last week was kind of like that setup show, and then this week we're gonna start executing, and then I think we're gonna start seeing. I mean, what we just went through: Swerve, John Moxley, Bryan Danielson, Jeff Cobb, Okada, the EVPs, Will Ospreay, Roderick Strong, Willow. I mean, what else? What more do you want? They're going through everybody,
right? So
we're gonna see everybody tomorrow.
This show go be fucking really fire.
We're not missing. I mean, I'm literally looking like I don't even think we're missing anybody. I mean,
if you are missing anybody, you go.
That's
watch
the heavy hitters right there.
You go watching Collision.
Yeah. You still got Collision. You know, Thunder Rosa, and you got all. You know,
Shane Taylor gets Will Ospreay. Shane Taylor gets Will Ospreay. That's all I'm gonna say.
God,
that's all I gotta say.
That's gonna be crazy. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go into our second segment of the show, and we have a special guest that's gonna accompany us for this segment. We are gonna go into our WWE heel news and rumors. Ziggy the Beast, and welcome to Heel News and Rumors.
I should have had a fucking neck tie for that. I swear to God.
What's going on, man? We got Wild Man Willis here.
Wow.
What up, peeps?
Who also has his own podcast. Man, we give you the heel horns for that, man. What's going on, Wild Man Willis?
Nothing much.
What can the people find you at? Where can the people find your podcast?
Well,
and
you can
different
find
things like that.
You can find me on the NFW podcast. That's our commentary joint where we just do horror movies and talk shit the whole time. We got our It's Not Horror Okay podcast where we do not horror movies, and then we have our Is It Really That Bad, where we watch movies to determine if it's really that bad or not.
It's really that bad. I like that.
Yeah. YouTube page Wild Man Willis Reviews, and then you can also follow me on Facebook and my TikTok, and you don't stop.
Yes, sir.
And before we go into Hill News and Rumors, you hung out in our green room, I'm sorry, for a little bit of time. What are your thoughts on the preview of AEW? We want to get your thoughts before we proceed, Wild Man. So going into tomorrow, what are you excited about? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to most of the matches because it looks like there's going to be some good matches. The match I'm more interested in is the Intercontinental. What is it? The international joint.
The Continental.
Oh, the Continental. Yeah, you have the Continental and then the International.
Yes, yeah. The Okada match. That's the one I'm interested in. Him and Dax. I know they're gonna tear that joint up.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be some furniture moving in that match. So the first thing, and y'all kind of saw me prepping it for this segment. The first thing that I have up for Heel News and Rumors is NBA on TNT is leaving TNT for NBC. So Shaq Kenny, the multi Emmy award-winning basketball program with Shaq, Chuck, Kenny, Ernie that we all love with our NBA programming, they are moving to NBC. That means that AEW is now like the biggest, I won't say last man standing, but like the next man up as the big heavy hitter on TNT. So a lot of people were, trying to push AEW out of the way for NBA on TNT and different things like that. But like, hey, they left y'all. So now what?
Man, listen, So
what do y'all have to say about that? And what does that say for AEW?
Wait. We are all around the same age. We all remember
NBA on
NBC.
Right?
We all, so for all you little youngsters out there that don't like it, Kiss My Black Ass. I want to hear that song. I want a nostalgia act. I don't care. But what that does tell you who's the true moneymaker. Because AEW been bringing them huge numbers since they became on TNT. Not to say NBA has it because, it's the NBA. They put the right game on there and stuff like that. But it's all about the money. It's all about the money. And AEW has been bringing them more viewership, more freaking buy rates than the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
And, I see it as a win-win for, the NBA go to NBC, which is not going to be on NBC. I know it's going to be on Peacock. So let's get that out the way.
Bro, that's all. You took the words. That's what I was about to say.
Right, so it's gonna be on Peacock. So let's go. This is streaming era. It's not gonna be on regular TV, but still, the nostalgia just to hear that song again. I will fucking just think of Michael Jordan, the Bulls, Knicks, Pacers. Y'all know the rivalry games,
right?
All that stuff. But I still say it's a win-win because that also gives AEW a leeway for a future in the streaming era.
Yes.
Because we still worry about that. They're gonna be on Max, so they're gonna have their own streaming. So I see it as a win-win for both.
Are they gonna be on Bleacher Report?
I think if a Bleacher Report Sports is on Max. So if they could work that for AEW to go in there.
Well, they already got like I said, they already got a partnership with Bleacher Report, half of us, I know I wasn't really using Bleacher Report like that until I started following AEW and getting their pay-per-views and different things like that. So that's once again,
that's a good question.
In general, I think what Tone brings up is a good point. Like wrestling as a whole, like who's using Peacock before they were trying to tune into WWE television?
Nobody.
It was no Peacock.
AEW with Fight TV and some of these other apps that we're using. We're doing this because we're trying to get to the content that we love, which is wrestling.
Right.
So wrestling's in a good spot, like Tone said. I agree.
You gotta remember this too. Like you said, there was no Peacock, there was WWE Network.
Correct. It was all in-house.
Yeah, mm-hmm. So when the Peacock deal came out, WWE said, you know what, we got this whole library, we got this deal with USA and the NBC thing. Let's put it in there. It was all about money. Like I said, it's always the end game about money. So seeing that formula, I wouldn't be surprised that AEW be on Max probably by next year.
Okay. What you think, Willis?
Well, this is gonna be good for AEW, even though all the haters gonna say they ain't gonna pay no extra money for no AEW to put on there because they ain't gonna have it for basketball. Yes, they will.
Yes, they will.
Because it is a constant ratings draw for them, even though it's not millions like WWE is, but it's cable. Most people watching AEW are Raw and SmackDown now. They not really watching it on cable. They watching that shit on the damn Fire Stick anyway.
They're watching on the Fire Stick, or if it ain't cable, people have YouTube
Sling
TV
and stuff like that.
Sling, that's it. Yep, Sling YouTube monthly subscription.
Yep. Because all the old heads like the Bischoffs and the Discos and all that, they talking about AEW can't crack 1 million. They just
none of us worrying about none of that.
Nobody worrying about that. Just put the old heads. That's it. The only people that's worrying about what AEW is making is the TV station. That's it.
A good point.
The TV station is happy, then we should have no excuse about anything else. Just like USA is happy with what Raw was doing until Netflix came and basically overbid them. So that was the end of that. And Fox wasn't happy because they was expecting to get millions of viewers, but Fox is screwed up because they Fox.
They overpaid.
But no, the thing with Fox is like Fox don't know what the fuck they want. Like,
right?
Because
that's a good point, Tom.
Because SmackDown do get them fucking millions. Like what the fuck? What you got? What you wanted? They want. They what they really want. They thought WWE's going to change for them,
right?
And be UFC and shit. And then we got
TK. This entertainment.
Yeah, we got TKO now. So they gonna give us what we want. No, motherfucker, we do WWE. That's what we gonna give you.
We're giving you the WWE portion of TKO.
Yeah, and right. so when
they thought they was getting I see what you're saying. They thought they was getting UFC on a discount.
Yeah, like they gonna get the wish value of fucking UFC. Get the fuck out of here. So my thing with WWE, like Will said, Netflix outbid them, but at the same time, we talked about this earlier last week. USA paid $25 million to keep WWE for the rest of the year.
Into our next rumor we have, or news, really.
Yeah. So
AEW gonna be just fine. They not going nowhere no time soon. So haters just be mad every time they come on the TV every week. Just be mad. Just complain because they going to be here to stay for at least next 10, 15 years, hopefully. God bless.
I mean
more than that.
Bro, if TNA can last as long as it did with all the ups and downs they went through, AEW can stay as long as they can. I mean, come on.
Right.
If you're a real TNA fan, y'all watch TNA in this Destination America channel, and
oh my god!
So during
this Global Force Wrestling days,
right? So don't think that AEW going anywhere, especially they keep on
at baseball fields.
Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan taking over, ruining the whole damn show.
Don't bring that up.
Dixie Carter and Hulk Hogan, yeah. Woo.
That
was the time. All right. So the next thing we have is, let me get this. which is a great segue because both Willis and Tony both talked about it. Staying on the topic of network television, WWE and USA strikes a deal to air Raw for the remainder of this year of 2024 on the USA Network. So we actually have a video from our one and only Tone, who he didn't, I won't say broke the news, but he reported on it. So we're gonna watch this together, and we're gonna talk about it.
The clip on.
Once it loads up. All right.
A clip on, bro. Jesus. Press play. All cheesing. There was some breaking news. Breaking news. Today, as of today, the USA Network.
Y'all can hear it, right?
Struck a deal with WWE for $25 million to stay on their network until they move to Netflix, which is huge because we was worried about this when it first got announced it's going to Netflix, but their contract expires, if I'm not mistaken, September.
Mm-hmm.
So where would they go from September to January? Well, USA said, you stay your ass right here. We'll pay you to stay here. WWE has been hustling like I don't know what. And to get $25 million from USA Network just to be there for 2 to 3 months is huge. That is a hustle. So congratulations to WWE. Congratulations to USA Network for holding on for a couple more months. But what make this even like huge or even more like come out of nowhere after you had a successful pay-per-view overseas. Now this comes out. I think right now the momentum of WWE is going. It's going to improve slowly but surely, hopefully for the best, and hopefully they keep this momentum going. But this was the first step for them to milk this out for the USA Network. But we are waiting for the next move, which is Netflix, and how crazy it's going to be in Netflix. So, what do y'all think? Hit us on the comments. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to hashtag Hills for Life Wrestling Podcast on YouTube. Follow us on all platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. Whatever's the new fucking thing, find us. We also got individuals. But this is huge for WWE to get this deal, more money, hopefully no more problems. And that's all I got for you right now. I'm your boy Enforcer, Fat Daddy Enforcer, Mr. Attention Getter, one of the many co-hosts, and we'll see you when I see you. That's weird.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Tone for once again another reason to make sure y'all are subscribed to our channel on YouTube because on my co-hosts such as Tone, myself, and some of the other guys, we will drop videos just like that to make sure that we stay up to date on what's going on in the wrestling atmosphere. So what do y'all think about what Tone discussed right there about USA and WWE coming to a deal to stay on the USA Network? What you got, Willis?
That's a smart move on USA to keep them on for a couple months, to keep people watching USA Network, because after WWE leaves, all you gonna have is Law and Order marathons. That's about it. That's about it. That's all you gonna get every Monday night.
Oh my god!
Well, that's crazy. That's a good point. I guess they'll get SmackDown eventually.
No. Yeah, SmackDown.
USA. Yeah.
Yes, SmackDown is coming. So for a couple of months they're gonna have Raw and SmackDown.
That's correct.
That's
because when does SmackDown come?
October, isn't it?
October.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't have no 5-minute squash matches like the last time, taking people's belts off for 5 minutes. Brock Lesnar come back and take somebody's belt, take Cody Rhodes' belt on that first night.
Willis, why are you throwing salt in my
on the first day?
You know I'm still salty about that.
I am too.
But you know what? I mean, this is like I said in the video, they are moving in the right direction for many years. We had to deal with ups and downs with WWE. and finally they're going up and constantly going up. They haven't been down, but they've been going up. So, like you said, USA, you did good. You got your program for the rest of the year. So you better cherish it. Take some pictures.
Or open up the checkbook.
I mean, shoot, like they're still partners with WWE though.
They're still partners because they got the Peacock.
They got the Peacock. They got SmackDown. They still, but I think NXT's going to CW. I think, but
that's a good point, man. It's a lot of moves. Now that you mentioned it, Tone.
Yeah, it's
a lot of moves. It's a lot of networks. A lot of jockeying for positions.
But if I was them, I take advantage of the SmackDown, and where you can do some other shit with WWE or USA Network. Like you do like you. I know it's on the Peacock, but you could bring 24 documentary. On USA. You could bring
it on USA.
Right. You can bring the show they got on Hulu, I think. Something about the NIL. So
that's kind of like it's kind of like their version of Tough Enough.
Yeah, so you can bring that.
But they released all of them. It's still entertainment.
Yeah.
Even though they released half of the talent, but still.
It's still WWE. So take advantage of it, right? You still got them. Just now on Mondays.
Right.
So
So next thing we have is Shelton Benjamin and AEW have recently had discussions about him possibly appearing for the company per Fightful. So once again, this is part of the rumors of heel news and rumors. And then we have Platinum Maxcaster, who replied to this post saying, "We don't want him." So I thought it was funny too, Willis, because I was like, "Oh man, he's playing a character." And then Tone was telling me they got some people that think that he's being serious. I was like, Willis. I was like, "Oh shit, he's being an asshole." Like that's funny.
He is being 100% serious because
I was like, "Oh, he being serious."
He answered the question. Chris Van.
I thought he was joking.
Chris Van Fleet asked him on the interview. It's on YouTube. They got the short of it. He said, "Was you serious? Why you don't want Shelton to come?" But what he said makes sense. If you constantly telling us just we're the best wrestler, so why you adding on more people to come over and taking the TV time? Like you already got the best wrestlers here. Which he said the reason why he said that was when he first got there, QT Marshall said, as an executive, I want you here, but as a talent, I don't want you here because you're taking my TV time. And that's the mindset he got. Like every time y'all bring these new guys in, you're taking
my time off of TV.
Take on TV. Because think about it, if you don't remember, it was a stretch where we didn't even see the Acclaim.
Right.
Like people forget that, like, yo, they was on their way to being the best tag team. This is right before they won the tag team title. We didn't see them
for like 2-3 months.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and this is what he's talking about. Like, yo, you saw these people. Remember, that's around they signed CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole. Like almost that whole 3 months we saw CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole on TV. That's it. We didn't see that much of the Acclaim. So I get where he's coming to on that, because like,
well, how if you're Shelton Benjamin, how do you take that? If he's being serious,
if I'm Shelton Benjamin, man, first of all, he should know where he comes from.
You're probably like, he a veteran, and
right, he should know where he comes from. Like, dude, you went through the same thing. He went through the same thing. His first WWE run and his second WWE run. If it wasn't for that pin, then we probably wouldn't even see Shelton Benjamin with a tag team title.
All right,
the Hurt Business.
Yeah, so, him and Cedric won the tag belts for a few months.
Right. But we wouldn't have seen that if it was. I'm sorry, like it's hard to say that it's some.
Shout out to MVP and Bobby, man.
But it's hard to say it was some positives in the pandemic. But when it comes to wrestling, some people would not got those spots.
All right.
It wasn't like we would not have freaking Creed, Apollo Creed, right? Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews. Oh, with the
it's kind of champion.
Yeah. He was an Intercontinental and U.S. champ.
Like Oscar being a women's champ the way she was. You know what I mean? So I get
you got Roman as the tribal chief. If it wasn't
Roman
for the
as the tribal chief,
right? So I get where Max coming from.
Okay, when you put it like that, I see where you come in.
Yeah. So with Max saying that, I don't see nothing wrong with what he's saying. Like, listen, man, you claim that we got the best here wrestling already. Why do we keep on bringing people in? And then you gotta get them TV time because there's no more AEW Dark. There's no more AEW Dark Evolution. You got only maybe 4 shows counting Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do? Put him on Ring of Honor? You can put Shelton Benjamin on Ring of Honor? Like, this is last shot.
Bring him in as a producer.
I think that's what I was saying too. Remember I was saying that, Tone? I was thinking he was gonna do that because I think he did have some sort of producer-ish hybrid style role, kind of like MVP had in WWE as well.
I mean,
there's only so much TV spots. Yeah, that's true, bro. That's why it's very competitive in that locker room.
I don't think Shelton has anything to prove unless he think he still got one run in him. But Shelton don't have nothing to prove. Unless you like, listen, it's one thing I had never did in wrestling. That is be the heavyweight champion. That's about it.
He ain't gonna be that. No,
he ain't gonna be that.
The only way he gonna be that is Ring of Honor champion.
TNA.
Hell no. Don't you take your ass to TNA? Don't you take your ass to TNA?
But yeah, that's what I have for that. Next I have is we didn't get to talk about this. WrestleMania 41 is in Vegas. I know a lot of other platforms have talked about this already, but I wanted to kind of get our own thoughts as a community on WrestleMania 41 being in Vegas. What are your thoughts? I know some people thought that it was going to be in Minnesota, and I don't know if there's any other places, but I know Minnesota was definitely a very close possibility. London, some people have said London, some places overseas. But what are y'all thoughts on WrestleMania 41 in Vegas? It's now official.
Go ahead, Will.
Well,
what you got, Willis?
I ain't getting on nobody goddamn plane, so it don't matter to me. If WrestleMania is in Las Vegas, Minnesota, if I can't get there, when somebody drive me there, I ain't going to the shit because there ain't enough wrestling in the world to get me on no goddamn plane. So,
you don't do planes?
I don't do no heights, no roller coaster.
What about train? You get on the Amtrak.
I get on the Amtrak, but that shit takes forever. Fuck that, not for no wrestling. Especially Las Vegas. Everything is fucking high in Las Vegas. That's why they have WrestleMania Vegas, so they can charge you out the ass more than what they did this year for WrestleMania. So that's the only reason why they going to Vegas. And plus, this might be one of the last WrestleManias that they might have in the U.S. altogether. The way
that's a good point, because you're right, Willis, because these overseas, international crowds have made their voices heard, and as Tone has been alluding to multiple occasions over multiple episodes.
And the pockets.
It's at the point where you just can't deny it at this point.
Bro, you can't deny it. And hell, me and Willis talk about this on here and there when it comes to overseas fans. Overseas fans are fans.
They're fans.
They are fans. Like, they enjoy the product.
They actually enjoy the show.
They become the show.
Right.
They're like, well, we paid our money to be here. We're gonna be part of the show.
Like when you got a crowd that can make a 5-minute match seem like it was the best damn thing going on. You did they energized the people in the ring. The people did their job. It was a good show. We're still talking about fucking Backlash and hell, even last year, 2 years ago, we're still talking about Clash of Champions. Clash of the Castle. We're still, because the fans over there we're still talking about Backlash from last year with Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico crowd was
wow.
San Juan.
They had no choice. WWE has no choice.
They gotta acknowledge them at this point. They have to.
You gotta do that. And for those that cry and say, "Well, I don't want to wake up early," well, then you should.
They wake up to watch our stuff.
They wake up and watch every show, including just the television show, early.
And don't complain.
Don't complain. Support. And you gotta be a Japan fan. You're not a New Japan fan or a Japanese fan. I get up 3 o'clock in the morning and watch the shit live. So stop y'all bitching. Stop bitching. Or hell, you don't have to watch it live because you can watch it later.
Right.
I mean, come on, use your head. But I think they got to. WWE gotta do it. Like, but when it comes to this one, 41, yeah, I was actually looking forward to it being in Minnesota. Because we got some people that I wanted to see that lives in Minnesota, and they kind of fooled us on that one. With Las Vegas, like you said, is already high as hell. And WrestleMania come, it's going to double it.
And Tone gonna be on his twos. Tone gonna be on his twos going up the mountain.
No, Tone. Listen, they picked. First of all, they picked the wrong dates. First of all, how you gonna pick 412, 420?
Oh yeah, 419 and 420. That's 420. True.
Man.
And that stuff is legal out there too.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Have any of y'all ever been to Vegas?
No.
Really?
No.
Came close, but
I've been to Vegas. I want to say 3 times. I went twice as a kid, and I went once as an adult. 2 different interactions with the city.
No, I'm afraid if I go there, I'm gonna be broke. They gonna get me.
You gonna be on a blackjack table, Tone?
They gonna get me. I'm gonna be struggling at the bus stop, like I don't know,
the enforcer, bro. You are the epitome of discipline.
Listen. Las Vegas got a history. What they did the mobsters over there. You talking about enforcers? So what they did to the mob over there? Fuck out of here. No. I would love to. Don't get me wrong. I would love to go, but
Tone gonna be on the roulette table.
No, but it was like if I compare.
But you're right. It is expensive though.
If I compare to what I spend in Philadelphia, oh man, I'd be broke in Vegas. I'd be broke. Like I had an Airbnb. We had to pay for parking in Philadelphia, which they jacked their prices up because of WrestleMania. Then the shows. Then food
price gouging.
They know like the hotels in Philadelphia would put their price up. We was so mad, and we was lucky to get an Airbnb, but we were so mad because we went to hotels downtown Philadelphia. No, they jacked their prices. It was like fucking almost $900 for just 3 days.
And then the thing is with those hotel rooms, it's like we're not really gonna be in there like that. We just need somewhere to lay our head.
Yeah, this is sleep. This is sleep. So now you talking about Vegas? Man.
Like, I'm just trying to sleep, have somewhere to sleep.
And you're gonna be in the Raiders field. So and you remember the last time that he was there.
And you guys pay for 2 nights, not 1 night, 2 nights if you want to see the whole show. And here's the thing: this year WrestleMania, they did people dirty like shit because when them tickets first came on sale, the upper decks was
for 41 or for 40?
For the one that just came.
For 40,
the one
okay.
That just did. The upper decks, when the tickets first went on sale the first weekend, the upper deck was only $50.
Okay.
When it came around 2 weeks before a month later, when the tickets, came close to the show, them tickets went up to $200 for the nosebleed seats.
But that's actually so when they first did that, they did the percentage, like get your tickets now, when on sale, you get this blah 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 off. Later, like those are the only tickets left. Those leagues, I'm like, that's crazy. Those usually be the ones that goes quick, and then you try to get to the front row. No, the front row was done. They was like, no, we gonna get them now. We gonna get them now.
You want to be because some people, I just want to be in the building.
No. Listen, man.
I want to be in the spot. I want to see what's going on.
We wanted to be there, but I'm from Jersey, so I already know it's gonna be cold. I already know it's gonna be cold in there. So I'm like, nah. Oh, when it comes to a football game in Philly, you want me to go in there and all cold?
You're gonna be way up there.
Yeah, it's already cold. It's cold up there. It's hot. Like the heaters is on the field level. It's field level. Everybody, you saw the picture. You saw the video. Everybody had all bundled up, had little blankets on. It was cold, bro.
My friend said they was cold as shit that first night. They said they was up in that joint being tormented as cold as it was up in that joint. I said, told your dumb asses to stay home.
Yeah. I don't usually agree with Nick Khan, but I'm agreeing with him like shit. No more cold areas. No more. No more. You want to come to the East Coast, go to Florida. Go to Florida.
I'll go to you just go to a dome.
Yeah, indoor stadium.
But I hate to veer in very quick pivot, but I don't know for those that watch football, the Miami Dolphins versus the Chiefs with these open arenas, it was the same thing. The helmets was cracking, it was so cold.
Oh, I remember that one.
Remember that? This was like just a few months ago. So they were saying, like, just in general, like, should we just start having domes for every arena?
They think about it, or adding the slide on the roof.
Yeah,
the slide roof.
Yeah, the retractable roof.
But see, some stadiums can't do that because like Arrowhead is old as shit. Like that was.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
70s.
They want to keep having these arenas because they want the big numbers, which is fine. But now we're starting to get into customer safety.
This is why I say this about WrestleMania. WrestleMania need to come back to arenas.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or at least like when they came to New Orleans, we was in the Superdome. We was chilling.
But the thing, the Superdome, that's a Superdome.
Big chilling.
The Superdome is the Superdome, like not Silverdome, Hogan. Superdome.
Yes, the silver at the beginning of WrestleMania at that. But anyway, but yeah.
But I mean, but you everybody missing the feel of WrestleMania. Like I told somebody this, like WrestleMania 22 was in Chicago, was loud as shit. Like it like France, but it was WrestleMania. WrestleMania and Madison Square Garden, which they got to bring back. Like they got to. All right.
WrestleMania 20.
Yeah, like no disrespect, because 30 was in New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
You want that when you get close to
30
50,
and 34.
When you get to 50, oh, you got to bring it to Madison Square Garden. You got to.
Where it all began.
Right, you got to.
I miss when they used to do the Summer Slams up at Barclays Center. Them joints was
that was like the reoccurring, like you knew SummerSlam coming. Hey, you might as well just go ahead and start.
I went 3 years straight. I went 3 years straight to them joints, and all them joints was fire. The NXT joints was fire, and the SummerSlams was fire. I went to the joint when Brock split Randy Orton's head open.
Ooh,
I
remember that
joint when they had the triple threat match, the meaty match with Brock, Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, and Samoa Joe, and Brock ended up beating Roman and putting him in the F5, and Roman was on his back for like 2 minutes straight. I was dying laughing.
That was a good one.
Dying laughing. And John Cena put on his best match with AJ Styles.
Hey, thanks.
Those were some good runs that they had. Now all they want to do is damn stadium shows for all the big pay-per-views now. It's either the stadium shows or they going out of state. So they making it for people like me. If I really wanted to go to show, I can't really afford that shit if I want to sit in a spot where I can really see something.
And enjoy the show. Yeah.
And enjoy the show. I don't like heights. I barely could sit through that WrestleMania when I went to 35. Even though I was in the 200 section, it still wasn't no fun for me because I was still looking more at the screen than I was the actual ring.
And that's what people say. They go, they looking at the screen.
Yeah, like you talking about. So 35 was MetLife. Yeah. So when you sit, this is why I tell people at the stadiums, like y'all, it's good that y'all there, but you gonna be looking at the screen because they're gonna be like little ants. If you all the way up in the Raptors, you're like little ants. Like you use binoculars to look at the fucking come on, man. This is why I say WrestleMania should come back to the arenas. Like, yo, you can have a spectacle arena.
About the big gate.
I understand
Super Bowl. We beat the Super Bowl.
Man, fuck all that.
Right.
Stop being competition with actual sports. Stop. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win.
Look at the Super Bowl did this. We did more.
The only thing y'all beat with the Super Bowl was attendance. Y'all did not beat ratings. Y'all did not bring in the commercial money that the Super Bowl did. Stop. But
Super Bowl, and on top of that, Super Bowl is on free TV.
On free TV. Okay? It's on free TV worldwide. So it's like, stop being that's WWE thing. They're not in competition with just a wrestling. They're in competition with
entertainment
everything.
And sports, everything.
Right. So
like, stop it.
But
yeah,
this ain't all happening until Nick Khan got this joint. Once he got this shit and started doing all this mess, he changed it all the way around. I'm surprised they got access back this year because people was complaining about that shit for years once they got rid of it. I was surprised they got that back.
Could not go.
Why?
Could not go. It was too many people.
Wow.
Could not go. They had people outside that was trying to come in. They could not go. So I was so happy I went to independent shows. It was too many people going to that.
Yeah, y'all heard what Tone did, right?
It was too many people.
Independent shows.
I had fun watching independents.
And WrestleCon.
WrestleCon was a bomb. I went one year when I went to WrestleMania. That joint fun.
Wale Mania.
See, I wanted to go there. I couldn't go because I had my son.
I
couldn't go there. I couldn't go to the midnight shows for GCW either because I had my son. If I had my son, we would have probably been wrestling.
Yeah, you gotta make sure the family's straight too. I get that. Make sure you have a good time.
Oh yeah, like in my house, like all three of them grew up wrestling, but some of them drifted away.
But it's good for them to experience that though.
Oh yeah. My baby boy.
So that's good. Good on you for doing that.
Yeah. So it's that's why I said with people like, yo, we watched wrestling since we was kids, right? And we have kids. And they want to watch what we watch, and then they get invested. Like that's what wrestling's supposed to do. It brings everybody together. It's supposed to anyway. But you got some neckbeards that just want to ruin the experience and want to be judgmental. And I like, yo, that's not what it's about. If you don't like WWE, or you don't like AEW, or you don't like TNA, why the fuck are you watching?
Hate watch.
Yeah, man. My grandmother used to watch wrestling, man. When I would visit, we'll go and visit my grandmother and my uncle, and we'll be watching wrestling. Guess who my grandmother's favorite wrestler was, bro?
Ric Flair.
Rikishi.
She
would be in tears laughing at Rikishi because his fucking ass would be out and he'll be dancing. But just to see the joy of her like watching wrestling and Rikishi, look at him dancing with all that ass. Look at him. He can't even move. Look, he moving though. Look at him. And how animated she would get. But she would watch with Junkyard Dog, Kamala. She would tell me about all these wrestlers that they would go and watch. And my grandmother and then that passed down to my dad. My dad loved wrestling, and then he got me into it. So this is third generation of wrestling fans.
It's like, you know how weird it is that you can say that it was women that made us wrestling.
I remember as a kid
his
watching wrestling with my grandmother.
His grandmother, my aunt, like it was the women, not the men. Like my father's a wrestling fan, but I watched it with my aunt.
And I watched it with my grandma.
And then it got to my father. And then,
he gonna kill that boy. I remember she would get into it, like really into it. He gonna kill that boy.
Everybody thought it was real.
He slammed him. He gonna kill that boy.
Come on, man. Come on. I ain't the only one that remember wrestling being on your local news during the sports edition.
Man, good times. That was some good memories, man.
Sports Machine was the joint.
Oh God, you remember George Michael's Sports Machine?
Yep, yep. He used to talk about that joint like it was real. He used to interview Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, and all them on that joint. That's
how I found out Hulk Hogan won the WCW title. I was like, George Michael, you're a saint. Thank you.
Man, that's what's up. We're about to clip this. This is what wrestling is about, man.
My daughter used to watch wrestling, but
really,
she said it got too stupid for her. She said nothing makes sense no more. She said what ruined it for her was Roman Reigns. She said she could not figure out
the big dog
why none of the officials would ever strip that man of the title because you could see him cheat every match.
Oh, the tribal chief Roman Reigns.
Yeah, the tribal chief Roman Reigns. She said she could never understand why the officials would never step in.
It was the Kevin Owens match, huh? With the
period.
The handcuff.
She said period. Anytime he kept on having the matches and people kept on running in and saving his match, she said she don't understand why any officials don't have him stripped of the title because he's cheating. She said once she seen that, she said it just got stupid, and she said it's pointless to even watch. So she said she tried to watch it. Her brothers and sisters and her mom and stuff still watch wrestling, but she said it's too corny for her. She said, she said the acting is like watching a Tubi movie now. That's
man,
what she said. She said
Tubi movie. I'm about to clip that one too.
She said she'll watch it when she down here with me because I had the TV on because of me and her watching it. But she said if she at home, she said I still be watching Supernatural, and I just seen it 3 or 4 times already. So she was like, it's just too stupid. She said she just wants to see the people get in the ring, have a match, not do all that talking. She said
she want New Japan or AEW then.
Yeah, that's what she said. She tried to watch that, but
so she just have a style that she likes. Okay, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah, she's like my mom. My mom don't like all that talking and wrestling. She just want to see the fighting. She don't want to see all the drama. She said she
just want to see somebody get chopped, get slammed down.
Yeah,
just fight.
Yeah, she said once Stone Cold retired, that's when she hung up because she said Stone Cold was her baby. I always say that Stone Cold. She said Rock was okay, but she's like Stone Cold was
because he would just show up and just whoop people ass and leave.
Because she said I remember him when he was stunning Steve Austin at USWA with the long hair.
Stunning Steve.
Yeah.
The stun gun.
Jesus.
You throw your head on the ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what a move.
All right, boys. We got 2 more news and rumors, and then we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping the show up. One more WrestleMania topic, and we're gonna go ahead right here. The current, and this is per the Wrestling Observer newsletter. Y'all know WON, Tone's favorite journalist, Uncle Dave.
How dare you, sir?
Y'all, that's y'all uncle. The current plan right now for WrestleMania 41, once again, rumor, in Las Vegas, Nevada, is to have The Rock face Cody Rhodes in the Night 2 main event with both the People's Championship, which was given to him by Muhammad Ali's widow, right? Widow?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the WWE Championship. So I don't think the People's Championship is a sanctioned belt. It's just it was a gift. But once again, this is a rumor. Any thoughts on this as a potential main event as opposed to Tribal Chief versus Tribal Chief? Well, Tribal Chief versus Final Boss, I should say.
I don't see this match happening.
I agree. I
don't even see Cody even being champion by the time that happens around. I feel like Roman is gonna come back and get that belt. He gonna come back and get that belt because what do you hear every week on the show now? Cody Rhodes is the champion. The crowd still is chanting, "We want Roman." It makes no damn sense whatsoever. Y'all fussed all these years about Roman being a champ. As soon as somebody else get the belt, what do you do the next damn night? We want Roman. Cody doing interviews talking about, I'm blessed that Roman was my opponent, and I give him all my props. You're supposed to not be talking about that man. You're supposed to be like, I'm the champ. Fuck him. I don't need to talk about him no more. But what you doing every other interview talking about? I'm glad Roman is the damn my favorite opponent. And now everybody talking about we want Roman. We want Roman. I don't understand the logic. You're supposed to be the champ. You're supposed to be putting it on you. Cody, dumbass Cody Rhodes. That's all I got to say about that. But yeah, I don't if this match happens, it's gonna be non-title because Cody ain't gonna be the champ by then. Roman will probably be the champ, and it probably will be either one of the Haku's kids or Solo Sikoa probably gonna be the main event. The way the storyline is looking, it's gonna be Bloodline versus Bloodline, and probably one of them matches for night one is probably gonna be Solo versus Roman, and the title is probably gonna be on the line. I don't know which one will have the belt by then, but I don't think Cody is gonna have that belt by then.
What you think, Tone?
So when it comes to this Bloodline thing, I think that's going to climax at Survivor Series War Games.
War Games, yeah, Bloodline versus Bloodline and War Games.
Yeah, when it comes to Cody being champion, I don't think he's gonna have a long year run. I think he's gonna lose it and then win it back, like a babyface type shit, like they did with Drew when he was champion.
John Cena having 1 month runs.
Yeah, so like that. Like he's gonna have a couple months. He's gonna lose it, then probably get it back just in time. But I don't see Rock. The only time I see Rock versus Cody is at SummerSlam. When he finished doing his cuts for final for Fast and Furious, I think it was, and that in the main movie he's doing. But other than that, the story is the Bloodline Civil War. Everybody see it. Like they beat the shit out of Jimmy. They go cause Jay the title. Everybody think that they already know Jacob is there. They just afraid he'll outshine Solo. So that's the story. Now, main event for WrestleMania, I don't even want to think that long because WWE is WWE. So I want to stick with the moment. If I stick this long, and I'm like, we saw this come. You know how we always really predictable, and they, no drill, no.
Here we go.
We start yawning and shit. Like, we saw this coming like 6 months ago. So I'm gonna stick with the moment right now. But I don't see Cody versus Rock at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Now, if I go anywhere with it, something I wanted this year, if they was gonna do it, I would love to see Cody versus Randy at WrestleMania.
Yep, Legacy.
His first match in WWE was against Randy.
First mentor.
Right. All this.
Well, not first mentor because it was Bob Holly, but yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it's like the story was there, the legacy story. They had some great matches.
Is DiBiase, is he still in trouble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, this would have been a perfect time to.
Yeah, but you know, the thing that like with like Cody's situation, everybody like I gotta think. Cody's first WrestleMania match was against Randy Orton.
Was against Randy.
His first match, period, 1-on-1 was against in the main roster was against Randy Orton. The history, all this stuff. So and probably make that Randy Orton's last match too, because his back is not.
Every time he does an RKO, he's like,
especially on the table that don't break. It don't break, so he's already fucked up. I'd rather see that. No disrespect to Rock, because this past year, Rock
it's been his best work.
The
final balls, the entrances with the Shazam, he just pop up like Shazam.
Yeah, like he bringing all his Black Adam and all.
I mean Black Adam. I'm sorry, not Shazam.
I know what you're talking about, but you know,
yeah,
he bring all his Hollywood work to it, and don't forget the shit he beat Cody Rhodes with. They said cut. Like, I ain't no fucking cut.
Ain't no cut.
he beat his ass. So I mean, I just don't see this as a WrestleMania match. I see it more I see it more as a
because at that point it's like, where's Roman fall into that? That's a good point.
Right, and you can actually see if you want to make a story out of it. Again, this is not happening. We didn't read this nowhere.
Yeah, once again, it's rumors.
You can see
speculating.
I could see Roman coming in and actually helping Cody to get that going. Him and Rock, because it's gonna come out.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's gonna come out. Is Rock is the guy that Solo talking to, not Roman.
And Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa,
which Rock calls cousins. So I see it that way. I'm just saying stupid shit. If it comes true, goddamn, I'm just playing.
Hey, that's why we do our speculating live, so
right,
we can.
Right. But bro, I'm saying this because people motherfuckers like, what the hell? I'm just playing. But if it comes true, whoa.
Just saying. I did it, and then
I did it for the Rock.
it's Rikishi's kid. I did it for the Rock.
I did it for the Rock.
I did it for the people. And the last one I have to round off the news and rumors. It's a feel good news. Here you go. Swerve Strickland returns to his home promotion, Defy, in Washington, because you know they're in Washington right now. He returned as the AEW World Champion, and hear this. As the AEW World Champion, Swerve promised free meet and greets for every single person after the show that wanted to stay back and meet with him.
And he did
as the AEW World Champion.
He did it too. This video,
and people still hate this man.
Who?
According to what, I'm just saying.
But you know what? Let me take this one. You know what about this? Because people, you rather talk about this and that. You're gonna talk about some of the good things that happen in wrestling. Like this dude is the.
This is pretty cool, man.
He's the AEW champion. That's a equal. Oh, this is a far fetched. What I'm about to say. That's like saying Cody Rhodes came to an AEW show as a WWE champion. That, you know what I mean? That this dude comes back to his home promotion where he been multi-time champion, where he really got his feet wet.
Where he got his start at. Mm-hmm.
Right. And came back as the AEW champion. I mean, it ain't the first time AEW stars came to Defiant, by the way, but
no, of course, right.
He came back as champion to his home and told him like, "Yo, for free, let's come chat with me. I'm gonna be at this table over here. I'm gonna be in the back somewhere.
Just come pull me aside. You want a photo? I got you.
Got you. Right? Not gonna charge you nothing. Blah blah. How many wrestlers you know that does that?
Next to none.
Right. You know
how many world champions of main promotions you know that do that?
I'm not even gonna say world champion. How many wrestlers you know come back to the indies, to the indie promotion that made them, that they got their feet wet, and say, "Hey, we're gonna do a free meet and greet." Come on. I mean,
ain't no wrestler doing no free.
No, I just had Matt Riddle down here. This motherfucker charged me. Like he's still in the WWE somewhere. Like he's still ready, like King of Bro, you know. Mm-hmm. I mean, we had a good time. We talked, but still, he charged me fucking $20 to take a picture. Like, come on, bro. So that's cool. It's cool. Like he's showing that. Listen, I came a long way, but I haven't forgot where I came from. It's a lot of wrestlers that forget that. Motherfucker, you started in gyms. You started in bingo halls. Mm-hmm. Don't forget that. Like, don't forget the small guy that was supporting you from day one when you was a skinny punk with a fade and it came out with Shaka Khan music. Don't forget that. So he hasn't forgotten, which is cool, and especially if you watch his podcast.
Oh yeah, Swerve City.
Yeah, that dude is humble.
It's a very good podcast for those that haven't checked it out.
Yeah,
I suggest to give it a listen.
Yo, he bring in WWE people.
Mm-hmm.
He bring in WWE guys. He bring in AEW guys. He bring in all type of people.
People in the music industry.
People in the music. He is all love there. So if you ever get a chance, watch the show. It's a good one with him and Will Ospreay. I didn't know they actually have a Batman debate. It's the funniest shit ever. But yeah, it's just
that's what you be. And I think you've said this before, and it's like it goes back to like the back and forth between wrestling fans. Like y'all know these guys are not all of them, but most of them, for the most part, they're either friendly or are friends.
There is a picture out there not that long ago where Ricochet and Will Ospreay met up somewhere and took a picture. Like these two still cool with each other, but right. y'all think AEW is AEW versus WWE? No, it's Tony Khan versus Paul.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. It's very. That's the real.
That's what it is. It's corporate world versus corporate world. These guys, they bust their ass. They had plenty of matches with each other down the road. I mean, shit. Kenny Omega, like motherfuckers, like, oh, that'd be a dream match. Kenny Omega against Sami Zayn. It happened already.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a dope match. Seth Rollins.
Oh man, Kevin Steen versus
Seth Rollins against Adam Cole. It happened already. Tyler Black against Adam Cole.
It's funny, like with Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens and them, it's like y'all know they've known each other for decades.
Yeah,
Adam Cole and Kevin Owens are best friends.
Yeah,
it's an infamous picture where Kevin Owens got the Universal title and Adam Cole got the Ring of Honor title in the hotel room, just sitting there watching the movie.
Yeah, and it's what was it, the Mount Rushmore? What they call themselves?
It is Mount Rushmore and PWG.
Mount Rushmore, yeah.
Which was the Young Bucks,
and then
Roger Strong,
Kevin Steen,
and Adam Cole.
Adam Cole.
He didn't like the story was he didn't like Adam Cole, but he liked the Young Bucks, so he joined them. But this is cool. We didn't hear none of this. No one said anything.
Did you hear about this, Willis? Before?
Yeah, I heard about it. It came across my feed. I seen it. Yep. Mm-hmm. But you know, ain't nobody gonna talk about it because of black man being positive.
Man, kiss my black ass.
Let's see. Sean James says Trish Adora, Jacob Fatu, Josh Alexander's are the only ones that he knows of that hasn't charged for photos. So, hey, you can add Swerve. You can add Swerve to the list.
Jacob Fatu is a humble dude.
Jacob Fatu, man.
Yeah, Jacob.
I heard a number of great things about him. I'm very excited. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know much about him until I think Tone and Hefe. Y'all told me about him, and I went and I did my research, and I looked him up. I was like, hey, he's like Umaga.
Yeah, boy. He built like Umaga.
Yeah,
but shit
and I was like, oh, this was Solo, and then I started looking at Solo like.
So you got Jacob and Solo built like Umaga, and you got Zilla, his actual son.
Mm-hmm.
This is too wild. That family too damn big. It's too much fucking going on in that family. Jesus Christ!
Big condoms. Big dudes, and all of them got them big wide asses. All of them.
Hey, that's what my grandma used to say. Look at all that ass. I'd be like, come on, man.
Remember, he had a shirt that said "Back that ass up." So
yeah, hey, man.
I
love watching wrestling with my grandma, man. That's some good memories y'all brought up. I ain't think about that. You know those memories that's like in the back of your brain and then they come up.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember that in the living room in my grandma's house watching wrestling with her and over freaking Rikishi, bro.
Yeah.
Rikishi.
That's what wrestling.
That was our favorite wrestler.
That's what wrestling do, man. We could talk about something and then we could remember an old wrestler, you know.
Yeah.
So
that's a good memory, man. I appreciate y'all for that. I hadn't had that memory in a long time. My grandma going. I'm gonna have to tell my dad about that next time I talk to him. Like, hey, you remember grandma be going crazy over Rikishi in the living room?
Smacking his ass.
He was slamming that boy. He just jumped on that boy's chest.
like my mama said about
man.
Samoans, you see their asses come in the room before you see anything else.
That's funny. Well, all right, boys. That's really all we have for today's show, man. Definitely appreciate everybody. We went a little long today, a little 20 minutes longer. But we had some good things to discuss today, and definitely appreciate Wildman Willis for joining the panel today for wrestling news and rumors, and we appreciate the Enforcer for AEW. Yeah, man, this was a good episode. So we're gonna go around the table right quick and do final thoughts, and we'll go ahead and put a pin in it. So who would like to start? Well, we'll start with the guests.
Well, we got all this good wrestling going on and stuff like that. Goddamn fans. You don't own none of these goddamn companies.
Oh.
They don't know who the fuck you are. Oh. All they care is about your damn money.
Oh.
When you gonna pay for the pay-per-view, when you gonna pay for the video game, when you gonna pay for the t-shirts, when you gonna pay for the action figures. So I don't understand why y'all think y'all need to be ride or die for all these companies. I don't care too much for WWE, but I don't want them to go bye-bye because all them people's gonna lose their damn jobs. So I don't understand the logic in that. I don't understand why y'all want AEW to go bye-bye because Tony Khan talk crap on TV about stuff. That's what promoters do. That's what they've been doing. Bischoff done that shit. Vince definitely did that shit. Crockett did it. Greg Gagne did it.
Buying up libraries.
All of them had done this shit. Yeah. So when y'all see them posting on Facebook, fighting with stuff, that's what they do because they want you to watch the product. It's the dumbasses like Cornette, Bischoff, Disco Inferno, those old heads that want to get back into wrestling, but none of these companies want their asses. That's why they keep on talking all this shit. So don't listen to them. Just watch the wrestling and enjoy it because these companies will not give a fuck about you if you start watching them or not. Just enjoy the damn wrestling. That's all I got to say. I'm tired of this tribalism shit. It's fucking stupid. I can see if you work for the damn company, then I can understand why you had loyalty to them. But you don't because you don't own shit in them. They just look at you as a wallet to pay. That's it, and that's all. So once you get that in your head, I think y'all would like wrestling even more. And stop listening to them old heads. All they do is just hate because it's not the wrestling that they used to, or they want jobs in that promotion. Look at Eric Bischoff. He got 4 or 5 damn checks about AEW, but yet and still he want to talk trash about them.
That is a good point. He did have a cup of tea at AEW, right?
Yeah, he did.
That's very odd. That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he accepted Tony Khan money at one point, but now he want to talk trash about them. It makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. As my mom always say, you don't know who you're going to need in this world before it's time for you to go out. AEW might be the only wrestling in town. If something stupid happened with WWE, with the Saudi Arabias, and they also got problems right now with the lawsuit with Vince McMahon. They're part of that too.
They ain't go away yet.
Yep. And plus, Texas is looking into them about one of their WrestleManias or something. I think they didn't pay the taxes that they were supposed to. They got investigations on that right now.
Oh.
So don't be putting too much investment into these companies because you don't know when they might go away just like that. Other than that, have fun with wrestling. I had a great time on here. Hopefully I can come on here more often.
Of course.
If y'all let me. So, and I am getting the pay-per-view at the end of the month. So watch party once again. So
man, look, this is what makes our community so great. It's a community. Let's think of all of us in the neighborhood, and we just go a few houses down. We got Wild Man Willis. He got the pay-per-view going on, and all the kids in the neighborhood. We all get together and go hang out at Willis' house and watch the show.
Yeah, as long as y'all don't touch Transformers.
Don't touch nothing. Stay out my refrigerator, my refrigerator, and you either in or you out, and be letting all my good air out the house.
Right.
Bring your own shit.
Yeah, bring your own shit. All right, man. Appreciate your heel thoughts on that, Willis. We're gonna get the Enforcer, Mr. Attention Getter. He is the attention.
Yes, I did have some smoke for Dave Meltzer or people that love and go by Dave Meltzer. I really don't have no smoke for Dave Meltzer. Just the people that lives and breathes for Dave Meltzer.
I think we talked about this.
Listen, the dude been in the wrestling business, industry for over 40 years. He earned that respect. He get that respect. But so he gave AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes a 5-star performance. Was it a 5-star performance to Dave? Yeah. To me, no. Did I enjoy it? Yes. That's what's important.
Mm-hmm.
Did you, as the fan that watched the show, did you enjoy it? Not no star rating. Okay,
well, they gave it a 5 star, so it's a good match.
It's a good match without the 5 star. It could be. He could give a fucking match 2 stars if I like it. I liked it. Okay,
Right.
It's the problem. The problem is y'all live and breathe with these star shits. Like it will give them an extra fucking bonus in their check. Oh, I got a star rating. That gotta give me $200 extra. No, it's not. It's not. Dave Meltzer came up with a system for him. That is his opinion.
He's a journalist.
That's what he feels like it is. Your opinion is not the same as Dave Meltzer. And if it is, God bless you. But it's not. All right. So let's stop the star ratings crap. That's his thing. Move on. Okay. If a match gets 7 stars, again, that's his thing. That's not your thing.
Man,
Did you
7 stars out
right?
of 5?
Did you enjoy the match? You did? Good. Did I enjoy the match? Yes. Good. That's what matters. And we could have a conversation about what the hell we enjoy about the match. Not because we're not gonna have a conversation because it's a 7-star match. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Like that's stupid. That's stupid to me. So my smoke is not the Dave. My smoke is the pew that lives and breathes on these star ratings. That go for wrestlers too. Y'all busting y'all ass, about to break your neck so y'all can get to please Dave so he give y'all fucking 7 stars. No, because it almost got people in trouble. We almost lost fucking Brian Danielson. We almost lost Will Ospreay. We almost lost Kenny Omega. We almost lost Okada. Okay, you gotta remember the first ever 6-star whatever Okada. Kenny Omega did a Hurricanrana or fucking the reverse of Hurricanrana off the top.
Poison Rana.
A Poison Rana off the top ropes. Almost broke Okada's damn neck. But y'all want to worry about some goddamn star ratings. No, it's not. That's not the important part. So y'all wrestlers, calm down. Calm down, because I don't want to be doing no. Oh, he was a good wrestler when he was here with us. You know. So stop taking these damn star ratings seriously. Enjoy the show. You got 3 hours of Raw. Find something in there that you enjoy. You got 2 hours of SmackDown. You got 2 hours of Collision. 2 hours of Dynamite. If you watch Ring of Honor, you got damn near 3 hours of Ring of Honor. Enjoy the show. Find out what you like and keep it moving. If you're watching Raw or whatever for negative, like the hard camera side, then you need some help. Like, oh, the hard camera didn't have that many people. It needs some help. Who cares if they had the people? The people that paid their tickets enjoy themselves, just like France. That's all I gotta say.
Amen. In my closing statement, I just had something that just popped up on my feed from Dax Harwood about his match coming up tomorrow versus Okada. And he said, as I put it up on the screen here, he said, can't wait for paid podcasters to complain and ask, where's the story? I just thought that was funny. I want to share that with y'all. It goes.
I already told you the story's there. Damn it, Dax, it's there already.
Well, he said, yeah, but that goes back to what Willis was saying. These wrestlers, man, you aren't a wrestler. Just enjoy the show. But my final thoughts is actually it just kind of turned into what I was able to gather from my conversation with Willis and with Tone here today, and with our listeners and supporters, is just remember what got you into wrestling. Like for me, I was a very nosy little kid wondering why my grandmother was cracking up laughing in the living room. And then I sat down in her lap and she said, this is wrestling. And then now I'm here as a producer for a wrestling podcast because of my grandmother who got me into professional wrestling. And, when I wasn't hanging out with my grandmother, I was with my dad. And to this day, I know I'm getting a call either Tuesday morning or Monday night from my dad about, man, this dude Roman, he just low down, bro. He giving me some sort of recap of what happened on SmackDown and Raw. So that's my reason of why I watch wrestling, is because that's something that connects me with my family. And then take that further. Now I watch, that's grown into watching AEW, that's grown into watching NXT and New Japan and TNA and all those different things. So just remember why you got into watching wrestling. And for the podcasters that's listening back on this, remember why you got into podcasting about wrestling. It's enough for everybody to eat. And that goes for everybody. We don't always have to be at each other's throats and different things like that. If we disagree, we can agree to disagree, and just keep it moving. And for the fans, if you don't like something, like everyone says, it's okay to not like it, but it's okay to still comment on why you don't like it, but just kind of keep it peaceful, respectful. That's all. But what I want everyone to at least take from my closing thoughts is just remember why you got into wrestling, and for the podcasters, why you took that to the next level and took the love of that you have for wrestling, and why you went and bought equipment, got a mic to record your opinions on it. So I think if we keep that mindset, we'll have a lot more fun doing this podcasting thing and talking about the sport and the entertainment that we love, which is professional wrestling. Once again, appreciate everybody. We were accompanied by Wild Man Willis, the Enforcer, the Enforcer of wrestling podcasting, Fat Daddy Tone, and I am the baby face on a heel show, Ziggy the Beast. This is the hashtag Heels for Life Wrestling podcast. This was episode 255, and I think that was the show. And once again, we appreciate y'all. And as Stone Cold said, we will see y'all on the next one. Same podcast time, same podcast channel.